Yes. All right. Good evening, glory, hallelujah to you. What's your story? What's going through you? Living like kings in the bass fishing land? Working like dogs in a bass fishing band? What does that even mean?
Something.
It's an Aerosmith song. But hey, this is the glorified version of a bass fishing talk show. I'm your host, Pat Remwick, and we're happy to be back here again, Bass Fishing Galaxy, and tonight, it's Jeff Gustafson. Jeff Gustafson.
Oh, son of a Gustafson.
Jeff Gustafson.
Gustafson.
Jeff Gustafson.
You're saying it just has one word.
Gustafson.
Jeff Gustafson.
Jeff Gustafson. Yes. Welcome, Jeff Gustafson. That's like
Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah. Welcome to your training day, Jeff Gustafson.
You begin a luck.
Dude, but we're excited to have Jeff on the show, Gussy on the show tonight, plus a cast of a zillion characters this evening. The Sleep Jackerz coming on the show. Yes, Sleep Jackerz. Boom.
Word has it they've been practicing all week too.
Yeah. There is a celebrity roast that's going to happen.
Well, I wasn't talking about that.
They're
just practicing.
Yes, they hear the secrets that you keep when they're jacking in your sleep.
Not my sleep. Their sleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, the @official Pedro Fighter coming on tonight with the Jackerz.
That dude rocks.
Yes. And a special dad coming on the show tonight as well.
Oh.
We'll surprise you with that. Also, Luke Foley, the Whiskey Gypsy, coming on the show with the Sleep Jackerz. Yeah. Corey Johnston, Seth Fighter, Matt Robertson, Chris Groh, and Chris Johnston.
Yes.
But he might or might not. We don't 100% know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. And other assorted guests tonight. Did I get all the guests, Andy? Did I leave anything out? As far as the guests. Okay, gotcha. Hey, have you guys heard about a real cool place to go buy tackle? Have you heard about it? Andrew Ellenberger?
I've heard things.
Well, I mean, let's just be real about things. A lot of people go to the one that they're accustomed to. It rhymes with Spackle Snare House. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm just telling you.
Never heard of her.
Yeah. So anyway, but there's a new kid in town. There's a new kid on the block, and they're kind of making a little progression into the neighborhood, and that's omniafishing.com. So if you get a chance and you have some time on the old Google machine, check out what Omnia Fishing has to offer. Speaking of having to offer, you know who's got a lot to offer because he's full of bass and love? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ryan Pop Cornelius Whitaker. He's a drummer. He's a skateboarder. He is the co-creator of the Baby Firework Tightrope Popcorn JP Ryan jig. And he is here tonight for his love of bassin'. Good to see you, Ryan. I'm glad you're back tonight.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me back.
To be here.
Hey, just flew in and my arms are killing me.
Andy, everyone around here just doing great.
We missed you last week. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
you
sir.
were not here last week, and that is what I
here.
refer to. And I'm glad you're here and ready to rumble.
Good to be here.
Yeah, like the Coney Island whitefish boy that you are.
Yeah.
Whatever that means too. I'm just Aerosmithing out of my brain tonight. I don't know what's happening.
Did you say Coney Island whitefish?
Yeah,
boy?
I've been on Aerosmith and Jane's Addiction, I like big time, like early stuff. I don't know what's going on with me.
It's good. I've been on pre-disco Bee Gees.
Oh, that's pretty good. Nobody wants. All right, we get enough of that. So Ryan Popcorn Whitaker, check out typeropefishing.com if you're looking for a stellar little finessey type jig.
Yes, sir.
Ryan Whitaker is also the guy that handles our Tin Cup Whiskey Pro Fishing Team Word of the Week.
Yes, sir.
Whoa. Ooh, who's some? Hey, you hear that? That's a barrel of Tin Cup whiskey.
Yeah, this week's word we're going pretty generic. just gonna throw it out there.
Okay.
We're going with smallmouth.
Smallmouth.
All these guys on the show.
Okay.
Every one of these guys coming on the show.
So
knows the
anytime,
smallmouth.
anytime,
I'm hoping they say it.
anytime
Yes.
you hear the word smallmouth, you can take a drink of your favorite beverage, whether it be Mountain Dew, tin cup whiskey,
There
whatever
you go.
it may be. When you hear the word smallmouth, take a drink, and we remind you, Bass Galaxy, to please drink responsibly. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Correctamundo.
Yes. And you can break that word apart too. You hear small or mouth.
Yes.
Take a half
If
drink.
you even hear the Spanish version, like pequeño boca, you can even do that. That's fine too. That's acceptable.
Yes.
Speaking of pequeño boca, someone who does not have pequeño boca, but he is rojo on el cabeza, como está el perro en el campancho. Dalito película es Andrew Ellenberger, the Ginger Ninja.
Whoa.
You guys didn't know I spoke Spanish.
Yeah, you went all over the place.
Yeah,
there.
just see how I did that? Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Hey, Ange.
Yo.
How you feeling?
Great.
What's going down over there?
It's going to be a party here.
Even in the club, it's going down.
It's going down.
You got your gat?
No.
You ready to rumble?
Not in the club, bud.
No, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, not
Forgot.
allowed.
It's not that kind of party.
Yeah. Biggie says no.
Yeah. Andy, are you excited for bassin season?
It's finally here.
I mean, are you
Tournaments
ready?
have started. Yeah, it's been a long winter.
Yeah. I know you're chomping at the bit. And what is your first plans of bassin? What's your first plans of bassin in your brain?
I'm probably going to go a couple blocks away and just hit the local lake and
Get
let them Habus and Alpha fly, man. I'll tell you that right now.
Boom.
I think I'm going to Fritz side it.
Now, Andy, of course.
I haven't got to throw one yet.
Highly
so I think
recommend that.
that's the
Highly
initial bait.
recommend. After Dave last week, if
Yeah.
nobody's throwing the Fritz side,
I
they're
think
dumb
that's
dumbs.
what's going to be.
Get ritual.
But yeah, exactly. But here's the deal. For Andy, how many years we've been doing this show?
6.
6 years. This is season 6. How many episodes? 6? Yeah, 6. What episode is this year? 6?
6.
I'm not mathing right now.
Somewhere
I'm
around
not.
300, probably, right?
No.
No, this
250?
year.
Oh.
This
this year?
This year.
7.
7. Okay. So season 6, episode 7. And how many episodes have we said Mountain Dew?
For 5 years now.
For 5 years,
Yeah, I
Ryan,
think maybe a
Quite
little
a
more.
few.
like how many times have we subliminally said Mountain Dew?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like
A lot.
However many shows we've done.
Well, you know what? Like, believe this or not, miracles happen. The little engine that could of bass fishing talk shows.
We got 'em.
Straight cast. Mountain Dew is coming aboard. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Bass Galaxy.
It's not a joke anymore.
It's not. It's
It's
a
real.
real thing. We even got a letter. We got a letter. It said,
All that hard
yeah,
work.
it said, thank you for partnering with us.
I saw that.
It was stamped.
I framed it while I was downstairs, actually.
Did you?
I did. I cracked some wood together off that tree even outside. yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, Andy, can I get a drum roll? Because this is the first Mountain Dew live read ever on the Stray Cast show.
Hey.
Hey now. Can I get a drum roll, please? It's exciting for me. My mom's not watching.
I'll give you a live drum roll if you want it.
That would be too noisy.
drum roll with live read.
This is your drums, but on a roll of the tape.
Right.
Get it?
Yeah.
Get it?
Yes, sir.
Andy. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, the Mountain Dew live read on the Stray Cast glorified version of a bass fishing talk show. Everybody knows that Mountain Dew fuels bassin', and Mountain Dew shares your passion for bass fishing. Get this, right now, in limited northerly regions of the United States, look for the specially marked Mountain Dew 12-pack. And look for the golden can. That's right. If you find the golden can in a specially marked Mountain Dew 12-pack in the northern region of the United States, right now, of the United States, the northern regions of the United States, you have a chance to win. 10 chances to win a fully rigged bass boat. Give it up right now. Fully rigged bass boat. Boom. Yes. 40 chances to win the Mountain Dew Mega Gear Pack. Yes. Boom. That's it. All you got to do is look for the specially marked box in your stores right now in the northern regions of the United States. Or go to dohookthebigone.com and check it out. Hook the golden can and win a chance, 10 chances at a fully rigged bass boat or 40 chances at a Mountain Dew Mega Bag box package. Boom. Thank you, Mountain Dew, for coming aboard the Stray Cast Show. There it is right there. Kapow. Wow, that's a lot of words I said. In a short period of time, I sweated.
I will deliver it like you did the fighter. You and
Holy
Tommy.
cow.
That was extreme.
Wow. I dude up. Apparently. Apparently.
Sometimes you got to dude up.
Sometimes you don't. Hey, with that being said, I got to tell you, I think it's time that we get to some real bass in business and put the power poles down. Coming up, Jeff Gussy right here on the Stray Cat Show, the champion. Yeah, the Tennessee River champ. Boom. Don't go nowhere.
This is the mountain, and this is mountain whiskey. Unspoiled, untamed, forever wild. There's no safety net, no way down. Up here, it's just man, and the mountain, and his tin cup. Tin Cup Whiskey. Mountain whiskey.
Nobody wants to run out of power when they're on the water. There is a better way. Introducing the Charge Marine Power Management Station from PowerPole that does the work of 3 devices: a traditional battery charger, a charge on the run, and an emergency start system. PowerPole Charge.
Nice, dude. Yeah, buddy.
The TH Marine Hydrowave H2 KVD Edition is a surefire way to ignite a feeding frenzy. The Hydrowave utilizes a sound-emitting technology that imitates bait fish and other feeding fish below the surface that preys on the competitive nature of bass and other game fish to get you more bites. The Hydrowave is another way that TH Marine has you covered from transom to trolling motor.
Welcome back. The glorified version of a bass fishing talk show. I'm your host, Pat Remwick, and I want to remind you that this is the place to win things on Wednesday nights. Right now, like and share this live Facebook feed, and you got a chance to win the Tin Cup prize pack that'll knock your socks off. Literally, it'll blow you away. Like and share this live Facebook feed, and your chance. Luke Foley in the Tin Cup whiskey gypsy, he is going to announce the winner here at the end of the show or during the show. And also, a very happy birthday to Stray Cast intern Jackerz. I got all flustered by Mountain Dew, and
Happy birthday, Jake.
yeah. I felt pressure. Like I never feel like Rick Clunn made me feel pressure, but Mountain Dew made me feel pressure.
He can officially
for some reason
play the
could
Tin
it
Cup
be
whiskey
the
game
could
now.
it be the 46 cases in the living room of Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Could that possibly be what's going on here?
Yeah, the sweet fork going
With
on,
that
though.
being said, Bass Fishing Galaxy, I am elated right now to bring for the second time, officially as an individual guest to this show, my buddy Gussy. Ladies and gentlemen, Bassmaster Elite Series champion, Jeff Gussy.
Thanks, man. Hey, the first time I did your show, I had no idea what I was getting into.
Yeah,
Let it not be known right now.
I never go back and look at shows, Gus. Like, I never go back. And I was like, man, I want to know what was up with that. I know Gus was on there, and you were on with Shaw Grigsby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I was like, remember that, guys? We're going back like 17. Yeah. I think it was right after it was right after a cup appearance or something like that. Yeah. I don't know. But I'll tell you this, like, I know at that time we only booked people that we thought were super cool. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Now you're just here because you won the Derb. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you guys are big time now, so you gotta win to get on here.
Cut it out,
man. It's like qualifying for the Elite Series to get on the show now.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, but for real, we've been excited and talking about this all week. It's like, yes, Gussy won, and he's coming on the show as a feature guest. It's a big deal to us. I mean that. As well as a big deal to all your friends, and especially, like, dude, your country. I mean, for real, how awesome is that, Gus? Like, I want to put it this way. When it was official and announced that you won, like, I could see it on your fellow countryman's face, Dave Mercer, the sincerity, like how elated he was that you, Gussy, won that Derb. Like, because you're a big freaking deal. Like a lot of, I mean,
people know him.
I mean, yeah, people know Gus. They'll buy
leather-bound
they'll buy the
books.
car from Gus, drive it around the block, kick the tires. Gus will sell you the car. That's how they do it in Chicago. But anyway, Gus, like, I mean, dude, you're a big deal in Canada, okay? But as far as America goes, and no disrespect, but like, man, like you're just coming into the entity known as Gussy. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, whereas you've already experienced that in Canada. And for this win right now, to get that blue trophy, Gus, check this out. Bass Galaxy, Bassmaster Elite Series champion. Yes. Jeff Gustafson. Yes, there it is. There she blows. Yeah. You mucked the barn of that Tennessee River, buddy. Clean. You sure did.
Yeah, no, it was. There was a lot of relief when it was over. I can tell you that. It was fun. You know, the whole weekend was fun. But I was glad when it was finally. I got to get my hands on that trophy. They were a lot heavier than they look.
I remember when you said that at the stage, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was because you grab it, and you just want to like Stanley Cup that baby.
Yeah,
and you better have a good grip on it if you're going to try that. But yeah, I mean, all I can tell you. The feeling was amazing. I've been doing this a long time and live for competing in these tournaments. But all I can tell you is if the border wasn't shut down and we weren't in this pandemic stuff, there would have been a lot of Canadians down there partying, and it would have been Knoxville would have been riled up on Sunday night. That's right. All I can tell you.
Oh, I'll bet. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. It was like, I mean, it was like a New Year's celebration, I'm sure, when the ball dropped over in Canada, when it was official that everybody knew. The masturbators were so excited. You know that. All your buddies, Josh and all them over there, man, just stoked. Amazing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, we got a lot of our season's short, but there's a lot of really good bass anglers up here and a lot of really hardcore anglers that consume tournament fishing and live for tournament fishing. So, when one of us and I'd throw Grow and Fighter in this group, Austin. Any of us like from up north that do well, there's a ton of support all the time, and it means a lot, and it's pretty cool. It's really cool.
Heck yeah, man. And I mean, I don't care in anything you do in life, whether you're a first grader, whether you're a college student, whether you're a tournament angler, whether you're a doctor, a lawyer, encouragement from people and positive encouragement is great for the psyche. It really is, man. And you were flooded with that. We saw it in other anglers win. Your buddy Chris Johnston, when he won, people freaked out. Latimer, when he won, people freaked out. Carl, Jackerz, when he won, you know what I mean? There's
I almost wanted Carl to win more than he probably wanted to win.
You know what I'm saying?
You weren't alone.
Yeah, it was awesome to see that.
There's certain responses that you see that you get with the, it's nuts with certain wins and how that takes place. It was amazing to witness. And here's something that's really cool, man. So, for example, I witnessed it with our buddy Fighter. I witnessed it with our buddy Matt Robertson, and witness it with you. It's really neat when you get to see friends win at that level. Man, and there's so many people. Gus, let me say this. You're everybody's friend in Bassin. You know that? You're more like Sweden than Canada.
My great-grandfather came over from Sweden, actually.
Well, there we have it. There it is. Yeah. There it is. What is this shadow on my Sims shirt? You see that? What is happening?
It's a stain.
It's not a stain. It moves. It moves. Look at that. Oh, man. Hey, Gus, I once read that you said one of your biggest strengths was finding fish. That's a big statement. A lot of people say, yeah, my biggest strength is I'm a strong finesse fisherman, or I'm a flipper, I'm a shallow cranker. You said finding fish.
It's a hell of a strength.
Well,
thank you. How about it, Popcorn?
I don't know when I said that, but
you did. It sounded cool AF.
Yeah, I mean, who knows where I was? That could have been after a good tournament somewhere, and I blurted that out. But you go back over the last 5 years, and there's been plenty of tournaments where I didn't find any fish. So, I guess what I probably meant by that, just like growing up fishing where I live up at Lake of the Woods and all the multi-species. I mean, I love bass fishing. That's number one, but I do a lot of ice fishing. I do a lot of walleye, lake trout, crappies. I do fish for everything. And, I don't know. I guess just all that kind of combines to maybe make me a little more well-rounded.
Well, versatile. Absolutely.
And that sort of thing. But and I guess I do like to fish cover water and move fast. And I mean, all the guys that I compete against are the same way. So, but that's probably one of the things I noticed the most, fishing tournaments back around home, and is that I feel like a lot of anglers maybe don't cover enough ground and look for the biters, look for active fish. And that's probably what I kind of mean by that.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, hey, I was like, yeah, Gussy's a badass. That's what's your strong? Finding fish. That's like that's like, come over here. I mean, that's pretty cool, dude.
Well, I'm confident, but I'm not cocky, because every time I ever get cocky and going into one of these tournaments, if I, like Corey Johnson will sometimes just ignite me. And then I start getting cocky with him, and usually that doesn't end up that well for me. Yeah. So, you get humbled. I don't care who you are in this sport, and but yeah, I probably said that after a good day of fishing somewhere.
So Corey is like your conky from Trailer Park Boys. Bubbles. Bubbles puppet conky.
Yeah, for sure. yeah, he can get me. He gets me fired up for sure.
Okay, I get it. He's coming on later. You can fire him up.
Yeah, oh yeah, there'll be some shots fired when he gets on.
You need a guy like that, though.
Yeah,
you gotta
keep-
have somebody
keeps-
that gets
keeps you
fired.
sharp.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
like,
mean?
I love the guy, but yeah, like he's like the one that he'll say something and then I start lipping off back to him, and next thing you know, I'm cocky and chirping, and then I catch 2 fish the next day. So I just gotta try not to let that happen.
We don't need that. Let's. With that being said, let's take Gus to a happy place. Okay, let's go back to a sleepy little Ontario sunset country, and when you were just a lad, just a young lad. Young Canadian lad. How do you say? Yeah. How do you say the town where you live? Say it again, because I'm gonna Catawin. Catawin City. That's how we'd say it on the south side of Chicago. Gussy from Catawin.
Catawin.
How do you say it, Gus? How do you say it?
Keewatin.
Keewatin. Gus from Keewatin. Yeah. That sounded Swedish. Gus. Yeah. So let's go back. Let's go way back. Fishing with granddad. Fishing with your dad. I heard you say it. Yep. They're always with you, dude. They're always with you. So, I got to ask you this, man. When did the desire to catch and capture prey first overcome you? The desire to capture prey, Gus. When did it first overcome
you? Know what?
You?
Honestly,
yeah.
My 10th Christmas, my parents got my dad and I an entry fee into the Kenora Bass International, big local tournament on Lake of the Woods, and this was in like '93, and I was 10 years old. That was my Christmas present. My dad fished. We fished a lot, but he didn't bass fish, and but the tournament was a big deal in town, and like at that time, like the Linders were coming. Guido and Dion Hibden, I think, fished it that year.
Heck yeah.
Nice. O.T. Fierce, Terry Baxter.
Heck yeah.
I mean, there was like legit like pros that came and fished. There was a big tournament.
You were freaking out, dude. You were freaking out.
And
10-year-old.
Young, I was probably 70 pounds, and all I wanted to do was fish in that tournament. And like my whole life growing up, like my summer revolved around the KBI, around that tournament. And so I had the bug for bass tournaments like way younger than most people do, and just that's just growing up on an awesome body of water where we had tournaments, and then just having parents that supported it and saw my keenness for it. And, that's it. Like if, I try and get kids out fishing as much as I can. I mean, we all do. And the reality is like, if no one takes them, they're never going to go. So it's important. And
sure, exactly. If nobody
proper bassing right there.
100%. Thanks, Gus. 100%. Now, do you have siblings, Gus? You got brothers?
I have a younger sister and a younger brother.
Okay.
So, sister never really was into fishing. She's one of the best marathon distance runners in Canada.
Wow.
And she actually lives in New York City, but phenomenal athlete. And so she's got like the competitive thing, same as me. And then my brother, he fishes a lot. Did some guiding, through university and high school, university. And him and my dad actually fish a lot of the tournaments up here together. So they do well. They can catch fish pretty good.
Nice. It's cool. Like in that competitive, I see where that competitive nature may have kindled.
You gotta have a bit of that.
Yeah, you do. Sure. I've spent time around you. You got it. You're always doing something, Gus. And like, I mean, it's either whether you're, when you're on tour, you're either writing something like people don't know you're like a Canadian TV star. You're like Hasselhoff in Canada. You're a giant over there. Your MySpace account in Canada, like blown up.
Yeah.
Huge blown up.
Oh, man.
Dude, you're like on every news station. I'm being real about 98% of this.
I got a lot of action in Canada on the media stuff last week, which was pretty neat. Fishing, it's all hockey up here this time of year. And so that was pretty cool. That was awesome.
Yeah. So since Chris isn't going to be on tonight, as far as I know, Chris Johnston, do you feel you got more attention on your win than Chris Johnston did? So just chirp him now.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know how to write an email and open my email, so I could, communicate with people, answer text messages, like all that kind of thing. So probably took advantage of all that a little better than Chris. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's an advantage.
Okay, yeah, very, very well. So good. That might encourage Chris to come on later. See how we did this, Gus? You see how we? But for real,
he's probably scared to come on. So if he doesn't, I mean, that's just, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's his choice. Yeah. It's out there. But dude, that desire, the desire to capture prey, it was there. And I ask you this: tell me your first story of blood and bass. So by that I mean the first thrill of the kill, and then the first thrill of a bass in victory. Okay, the thrill of a kill in hunting, and the thrill of a bass in victory.
Yeah. So 16 years old. I fished this KBI tournament with one of my childhood friends, Jess Swenson, and we actually got second in the tournament. And we won a truck, and neither of us even had our driver's license yet. So that was pretty funny how that kind of worked out. And but hey, I see pause on here.
Holy cow! Look, Andy, are we set to go? Ladies and gentlemen, we have the honor right now of bringing to you the man who helped spawn Gussy. This is Mr. Gus right here. Jim, welcome.
Hey.
Welcome, Mr. Gustafson.
Hey, good to see you guys. Just listening here right now. What's going on? It sounds like, looks like you're having a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh, that's what we do here. It's all fun stew and giggles dumplings on this show.
Awesome. Awesome.
And we're pretty proud of your boy, as you are.
Yeah, it was one of those dream weekends, and a lot of dreams were fulfilled there when all of this happened on the weekend. That's for sure.
Oh my goodness! I mean, we described at the beginning of the show the feeling of elation that spread through all the family and friends of Jeff's. And man, I got to say, when you found that out, what do I call you, Gus Senior? Can I call you Gus Senior and then Gus Junior?
Yeah, you call me whatever you want. It's your show. You're the boss.
Well, I'm asking you. What should I call you? Jim? Call you Jim?
Sure, that's good.
Okay,
awesome.
Okay, yeah. So I got to ask you this, Jim. When you first saw Jeff had won the Derb, like, just describe to me how you felt as a father. That was a long time coming.
It was like, you're sitting there and he's got a good lead. He had those 5 fish early in the morning, but you're just until it's not over till it's over. Until they say you got that trophy and you see it, then you've seen lots of bad things happen in the past where something happens, but I'll tell you the story. The worst thing is I'm sitting there in my house here at 7 o'clock or 7 o'clock that morning, and I haven't turned the thing on to see if he's caught any fish yet. And I get a phone. The phone rings, and I see his name comes up on it, and I'm going, "Oh, my," I'm thinking, well, that's your worst nightmare.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that.
No,
is that like about 7:45?
Yeah, you don't want that.
But but it was, anyway, so I'm going, first thing that comes out of my mouth is, okay, what happened? Did you hit something or, hit a log? That's it. You're done. Like, so that, it's just, that's a sinking phone call. When you see that, when you get that phone call at that time in the morning, but when it was over, it was, it was like, just like total relief. As a parent, you want your children to do the best they can and fulfill their dreams. And so when that happened, hey, it's all golden, and whatever happens the rest of the time here, it doesn't matter because you got that one, and they can't take that away from you.
Absolutely. Well said. Gus, what was the call? What was
So Pat, I call him at about 7:45 and it rings, and it wasn't that calm. He goes, "This is what he said. What's wrong? What happened?" I'm like, relax. I'm tied up to the dock still. There's fog delay. And, it's all good. I just wanted to talk to somebody, and then
call Pops, right? No better.
Yeah. Yeah. I probably wasn't the right person to call then. He made me feel better. I didn't make him feel better.
Because you were probably saying, "Tell those beep, beep, beep to let the beep, because you got a dang beep to win."
Yeah, well.
Hey, you're it's perfect timing, Jim, because I just asked Gus to describe his first experience of blood and bass. And by that I meant his first experience of the thrill of the hunt, the thrill of the kill and hunting, and then his first bass in victory. And you and your dad rudely interrupted you, Gus. Sorry about that, but
okay, so I'll give you a little tidbit on that first tournament that we went in. So
yeah. That 10 when he was 10, is that the one? When you were 10?
This is at 10?
This is a 10-year-old tournament. Yeah, when he's 10 years old. His first bassin for KBI, what they call it here. So, like, I never bass fished. If you couldn't eat the fish, like I wasn't going fishing for him.
You wanted meat.
Yeah, we were meat hunters.
Yeah,
I
get it.
So we've got, this is like, I don't know, it was like 96 or something, Jeff, around there. But he, or earlier probably, because he was, 92 or 93. 93. So we've got a 1972 16-foot Starcraft with a 72-70 Johnson.
Yes.
And we got a cooler, and we've got a cooler for a live well. That was our rig. So we weren't what we'd call professional anglers back then.
Hey,
so it was, but that's how you started. That's how we started. It was just like everything homemade. I think I had 5 lures. What was the one some kind of
you use the power rattle, like the Berkeley rattle.
Yeah.
The rubber
Anyways,
tail on the end. That was like his go-to, Pat.
Yeah.
It sounds like the Rebel Craw.
Oh yeah, Craw. There you go. Oh boy, yeah, it's hard to.
That's not a bad one.
So I think I had like 5 of them. Because I had
maybe
5,
a Panther Martin in there.
Yeah, so I had 5 of those things, and I think our first stop, I think I got bit off 2 casts in a row by pike, and I had I think I was like just screaming, like lost it or something, like because I got 3 baits left. And I think
goes my damn really Rebel Craw.
You're down.
You toothy bitches.
Down to a silver minnow.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So it was pretty dismal when you think of what we started with and what he's got now for equipment.
Yeah. Does he cook you up, Jim? Does your boy give you cool shit?
Yeah. He hooks me up pretty good.
He better.
Yeah. No. Like all the stuff I've got is probably from him. Like I'm pretty fortunate that I don't have to buy if I buy anything, it's not too much. Even then, I hate to spend more than $20 on tackle.
Hey, does your daughter give you running shoes if you need them?
Oh, my son does. I'm serious. I've got a brand new pair just sitting here. He just got for me. I don't think I have one. Like all the clothes I got on are all like Jeff stuff. I got like a big bag, a black duffel or garbage bag full of hoodies, T-shirts, all brand new stuff. Like every year, so I don't have to buy anything. It's great.
Once Jeff gets
don't
a little,
tell everyone, or they're gonna quit giving us.
Just so you know, Bass Galaxy, Gus is a little bougie. Like if he gets a little bit of blood on his sim stuff,
yeah. No,
he's kind of like a fancy party boy in his Sims
makes
gear.
it better.
Then I get it.
Yeah,
I get all the used stuff.
Yeah, so then he gives it to you, Pops. He's a good son. It's good to have that. Saves you money.
Awesome.
Saves you money at the Walmart. What's Walmart in Canada?
They have Walmart here where I live.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Yeah.
what is it true that you say the letter Z in Canada, Z?
That's right. That's correct.
Why do none of you Canadians call Mark Zona Z? Everyone calls him Z. Why aren't you like, hey, back at you, thanks, Zed? You know, like why does Mercer not do it? Why do you not do it? Why does Corey and Chris?
So was that guy at the end of Pulp Fiction Canadian?
Yes, Zed. Remember,
Zed is dead, baby.
Why does nobody call Zona Zed? Why not, Gus?
I think we could get it going.
What does it sound like when doves cry? Because I don't know that either, and I don't know what it sounds like if anybody calls Zona Zed. So that's a special request. Sorry about that.
Zedona.
Yes.
We'll report back on that.
Yeah. hey, so Gus, I got to know about the first time you killed something because I know you love hunting, dude. I know you love the thrill of the hunt, and I know you love winning tournaments. And you were at 16, and I got lost there. I got lost at Gus at 16 after school special.
Did a lot of hunting growing up too. Like Dad took me hunting at a young age. I probably shot my first grouse when I was 7 or 8 years old, rough grouse. So I actually, a friend dropped some off for me because I love eating them. I was gone for most of the fall. A friend dropped some off for me last night as a present for winning the tournament. It was
nice.
Wrote, tournament champion dinner, I don't know, something, but my buddy Sean dropped them off, and I just had them for dinner tonight. But shot a pile of those when I was a little kid, all grown up. I never got my first deer till I was probably like around 15 or 16, and it was a little spike buck, and drug it out of the bush myself.
Dude, that's awesome.
I was pretty fired up, yeah.
But you felt it, right? I mean, you felt that.
Oh yeah, I love.
You felt that drive, that Braveheart feeling. You know what I'm talking about?
I absolutely know what you're talking about.
Like Fighter always describes it, like the father in the Patriot coming home with gunpowder on his face. You know, I mean, I know that I know that feeling, man, in fishing, and you get that same feeling from your first victory. And when was that, Gus? What was the little derb that really had that little bird on your shoulder saying LFG?
Well, the next year, we got second in that KBI tournament in when I was 16. The next year, we actually won the tournament. So that was the first kind of big win. And it doesn't matter if it's a little 3-boat tournament with me and a few friends. We'll do those throughout the summer. Go on a Friday night to some little lake that we don't know anything about, and whether it's that or an Elite Series event or anything competitive, I'm in. And I when they say go until it's time to stop, I'm gonna be in high gear,
just ready to rip.
Ready to rip. Because you're a snow leopard. Well, and snow leopards rip, right, Jim?
Mm-hmm. And that's right.
Yeah.
Yep. That's and nonstop.
And your boy loves kitty cats, right?
He does. He's got a couple.
Yeah. I heard once that now, correct me if I'm wrong, and I read this on the internet, so I 100% know that this is true. Now, you might not want your dad to know this, but he spent $28,000 on a cat. Did you know that? I read it in Bassmaster. It was in one of his articles.
I'd be
$28,000 he spent on a. You spent all those years, Jim, bringing the boy up, this and that, and he gets to be a big shot bass man. Spends $28K on a freaking cat because he loves cats.
I think that's a typo. I think.
Oh, was it? Was it $28, Jim?
Yeah. We do have a Bengal cat, so it's one of the leopard looking, and that's kind of where the name came from.
Okay.
But yeah, we have 2 cats, a little black one and this Bengal. So we did pay some money for it, but it wasn't anything ridiculous like that. But yeah, they're supposed to be like kind of half wild and kind of savage. Like we live out in the country. So they got all the hunting in the world, just in the yard here. And She doesn't really go outside. She's a slug. She's overweight. And,
Your dad's laughing about the cat.
Yeah. I mean, you still love her, it is, you know. But,
It's not all that tough, is it, Jim?
she's not
For a
like
damn
savage
Bengal.
wild beast.
Old spotted $28,000 Bengal ain't that tough after all, is it?
You got ripped off.
Hey, Gus. But no, it's like someday that could be like, remember back in the day on the ESPN blocks when Mark Menendez would have his dog with him in the boat?
Barkley.
Yeah.
Barkley, thank you very much. I want to see you and what's the Bengal cat's name?
Stella.
Stella. I want to see you and Stella in your lunch. In your
Oh, man,
lunch.
I take enough abuse from all the guys that I even have cats and
Gus, you're a badass.
Dude, if
you're
you're
the
holding
guy
blue
that.
trophies, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan. And you're the guy that said my strength is finding fish.
You're setting
You can
the
put a
trend.
damn cat named Stella in the front of your boat and be a badass. Don't
Yeah.
give a
Yeah,
shit about
no,
what your
whatever,
friends
yeah.
say, right, Jim? Right?
That's right. Yeah, you can do whatever you want as long as you give
That's right.
produce the results. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But can you do it, Gus? Why not? I mean, get Stella in the deck of the boat.
yeah, she wouldn't. You just hear her shrieking.
Yeah.
These things are loud. Like they're like she shrieks when she's upset about something, and it's pretty funny.
Dude,
but like,
that would
there's
be
no
amazing on
sleeping
Bass
through it.
Live. Like,
Yeah.
and then Zed could match the noise of Stella. That would be amazing. You could bring Aaron Martins in just for a special appearance. He could match the noise as well of Stella.
Oh yeah.
I
I'm
mean-
out in my shop right now, or I'd bring her to show everybody. But yeah, I know. I mean, I get a lot of comments like, "Well, why don't you get a dog? Get a dog, bro." That kind of stuff. I'll put every once in a while if I get a funny picture of them, I'll throw it up on social media.
Just
or something,
just respond. Get a blue trophy, bro. Get a blue
Yeah.
trophy.
No, but it's but yeah, we're on the road a lot, gone a lot. I grew up with dogs, and we got a few of my friends have them. My parents, so we we'll house sit and babysit their dogs sometimes, and so nothing against dogs, but the cats kind of are easy to take care of, and
Whatever
keep us
floats your
entertained.
boat. If you want a 436-pound cat named Stella running around your house, controlling your life, you're a champion. You do what the heck you want, Gus. Your choice from now on. You know what? You make the rules now. You're the Kenny Powers of that ship. That's what I'm saying.
I'm in. I like it.
That's the deal. Hey, let's talk about, since we have your father here, the privilege of, I think, Andy, Ryan, is this the first time we've ever interviewed an Elite Series champion with his father present at the same time?
I mean, right after the yeah.
I
it
mean,
is.
like right
Yes.
now. Like, I mean, yeah, Gus, like, I mean.
100%,
yeah,
yes.
I mean, this was the Gus show, but now it's turned into the Jim show. Is that okay with everyone?
It's good.
It's awesome, I think. Look at Jim. Jim, you are awesome. I want to party with you whenever I come to Canada.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you that. Let's talk about ECD, the ECD program. And everyone knows the ECD program stands for what? What's that stand for, Ryan?
I don't know.
Andy, what's that stand for? Anyone know? It's not a rectile.
I could take a guess. It
It's
wouldn't be good, though.
Early Champion Development Program.
Oh,
the
there you go.
ECD, the Early Champion Development Program. And you, Jim, were very important in that development of a champion. And it's an honor to have you here for this. So I got to ask you the first question to you. We're going to talk about boyhood Gus. All right. And let me ask you this. We like to take
Wrecked a couple of his boats. That was a big part of it.
He wrecked it. He's a good boy. Hey, Jim, where do you like to eat? Where do you like to go to eat?
Actually, don't go out to eat very much. I think I'm a better cook than anywhere I go.
All right, well, stop. Let me stop you. Let me stop you.
Okay.
Let's pretend.
Okay.
Let's pretend that you and I are on vacation. You're like, hey, I wanna go to America and go bassing with this cat, and you and I are on vacation, and I say, Jim, pick a type of restaurant, and we're gonna go out wherever the hell you want to go, and I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna buy it. Where you want to go?
Well, there's there's steakhouse. What are those steakhouses, Jeff? That are pretty good.
Oh, Ruth Chris's.
No, I never heard of that
You'd
one.
love it. We're taking them to Ruth Chris.
Ruth Chris.
Andy, do we have any steakhouse music? Andy, can we?
And Red Robin, those are good burger places.
They got good fries. You're right about that. Red Robin.
Yum.
Andy, let's give me a little Piano Man steak. Yes. How's that, Jim? How's that?
Oh
Sounds,
yeah,
you hear
that's
that?
a little. That's too fancy. That music. For
Oh
me.
no,
That's a
no.
fancy
We're
restaurant.
going. That's where I'm taking you. You're with me now. You're with me.
The lights are turned down.
Yeah. Hold on. You're with me. You're with me.
Yeah,
Hold on.
that sounds like a fancy place.
Oh, hold on a second. Mom will be done soon. you see how much of a big shot I am. Hey, we're my meatloaf and tater tots are getting cold. I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
But anyway, welcome to the steakhouse, Jim. I'm glad to have you here. And this is the early champion development program of Jeff Gustafson, your son, Elite Series champion. And I want to ask you, when did you know that this kid had it? That he had it, Jim? Like, when did you know he had the drive, the competitive drive?
Well, probably when he was like 16, when he dumped me and went for an upgrade to one of his other buddies.
Oh,
that's probably when he
freaking B-teamed his dad.
That was probably a good move.
Wow, Gus, you B-teamed Pops.
Yeah, I got B-teamed.
Damn. So that's when you knew he had the champion drive.
Yeah, no, he had a better chance then.
Well, you're a man enough to admit that. That shows that strong character, Jim. I admire that. I admire that right there. I admire that. So we're at 16 right now. We're at 16 years old. Is that what we said? Right? Okay. Let's talk about. This is to you, Jeff, and I'm please interject anytime, Jim. But let's talk about 16-year-old summer Gus and 16-year-old winter Gus or school year Gus.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys have school in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure, Jim. I didn't know.
Yeah, we're all homeschooled.
Yeah, and everyone loves Neil Young. That's all I know.
They got school and Walmart.
Yeah, everyone
that.
loves Neil Young, and SCTV is awesome. That's what I know.
Yeah.
That's how dated I am.
Mackenzie's.
Yes,
Yeah.
and Zed. I know Zed. Anyway, 16-year-old Gus. Let's talk about 16-year-old school year Gus. And I want you to describe a typical day in the life of 16-year-old school year Gus in Kenyatta.
Well, so I did play some hockey, like sports and all that. In the fall, before everything froze, later in October, I'm like making a plan to go fishing every weekend, and that's my week. Winter, little ice fishing, work on the tackle a bit, take a break, and then come spring, it's back to high gear again. So best story I got, we grew up, lived in town and had really awesome Ukrainian neighbors and great people.
Did they have a hot daughter? Because this story would be amazing if
No,
you started to talk
it's
about
not-
the hot Ukrainian
not like
daughter.
That, but the best story, this is the best story I got though.
Okay.
So my friend Jess and I that were started fishing together at a young age, we could walk home from the high school back to the house. So we'd often go for lunch. We'd go back to the house and eat lunch, hang out. And we had a picnic table in the backyard. So, and when we're 15, 16, we're going in the backyard and putting a cup out there and we're flipping into it.
Yeah.
And learning how to flip, practicing our flipping.
Oh, yeah.
Well, my mom was at work and the neighbor called and said, Peggy, I think there's something wrong with Jeffrey. He's outside fishing in the backyard.
The boy's on dope. Peggy, he's on dope. There ain't no water in the backyard.
He must have thought something's wrong with this kid. And he was on. I got along great with them, awesome neighbors. But Peggy got a call that I was fishing in the backyard. So then, I'm sure she by that point knew what was up.
And then Jim's like, he's not on dope. He just drank expired milk. He's just got a bad reaction. That's all it is. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, so I imagine that summer Gus was consumed with just nonstop outdoor activities. Like, I mean, kind of like dusk till dawn. Is that accurate?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, fishing lots. I used to guide. So growing up on Lake of the Woods, there's resorts everywhere and across the whole Sunset Country region, resorts all over. So at a young age, like I did my first guide trip when I was like 14. And young little kid, another guy didn't show up at one of the resorts I was working at.
Dude, like you're the prodigy. They call Palahniuk the prodigy. Like you are like,
Yeah.
come on, dude. You're the Canadian prodigy. Like,
Well, whatever. But
Yeah.
Anyway,
Whatever.
I learned because I wanted to fish in all these tournaments, right? And some of my buddies would work at one resort, and then this was the smartest thing I ever did. Yeah, they'd work at one resort, and then they'd tell you when you had to work, just like any normal job. And I wanted to be able to fish in all these tournaments. So what I would do was I'd call around and get, all the camps would have a busy week here, busy week there, and I'd get booked up for 4 days at this place, 4 days at that place.
Yeah,
maybe
man.
go to a fly-in for a few days.
In demand.
And I worked at all these different places, and I could kind of like pick my days. And then got to fish a variety of waters too. Different, I'd get so bored if I decided to fish around the same place all the time. So it worked out pretty good. And
unreal.
But yeah, that was my summer, fishing tournaments and guiding and just being on the lake.
I like the fact that at that age you were not afraid at all to tackle any of that. Like all that adventure, you were like, bring it on, man. Yeah, 4 trips here, 4 trips there, new lake here, new lake there. It don't matter because you know why? My strength is finding fish.
You know what the funniest thing is too, Pat, is we learned all that and learned a new lake and learned to fish offshore with paper maps and a little sonar unit with the suction cup transducer on the back of the boat.
Absolutely.
And we would line up the boathouse and the eagle nest. Like that was where the hump is, out in the middle of the lake. And that's how we did it.
Old school proper
I learned my way
bass.
around
Yeah.
million-acre Lake of the Woods. There's rock piles everywhere with a paper map in my hand like this while I, drive a tiller boat.
Hey, you know who doesn't do that anymore? Pat Walters.
Marker buoys are the biggest expense.
No, so it's crazy. Like all the technology and stuff now. Like I don't know how I couldn't imagine how good the fishing would have been back then.
Dude,
with all the electronics and
the dumb
everything
fish
else.
then. Wow. It's like they always say, like, there's that song, I wish I would have known now what I knew then when I was older.
I wish it was a little bit taller.
Yeah. A little bit louder now, a little bit softer now. I don't know. You know what I knew?
Ryan Adams. Yeah.
No, not Ryan Adams.
Well, he covered it.
Summer of '69. I don't know, but you know what I mean.
No,
It's like
not Brian Adams.
you
Ryan
learn.
Adams.
If you could go back in time. Now we're all on Huey Lewis. If you could go back now, or with the knowledge that you have now to then, you'd whack him. You'd freaking the Wojo would be amazing. You'd whack him and stack him. Oh my gosh, my Mountain Dew.
Quit getting extreme over there.
I got extreme. Exactly. Man, dude, Gus, not afraid to tackle anything at 16 years old. Pretty cool. 14. Pardon me. 14.
Oh, dude, I was like 100 pounds then too. Probably had big thick glasses, and like the owner of this camp brought me down. The guests were sitting in the boat, and he's like, "Yeah, so your guy didn't show up. Jeff's gonna take you. If you don't catch any fish, then you don't have to pay me."
Wow.
And I just took him to like all my best spots, and like we caught tons of fish. Like we hammered them. It was good fish. It was
You
all
know
good.
his strength, Jim. You know what his strength is. You heard about that. Hey, dude, like I think I already know the answer to your angling hero, and we'll get to that in a moment. But I got to ask you, at this 16-year-old Gussy, who's your non-angling hero, like, and not in family, no disrespect or anything, Jim, but like,
Yeah.
I'm talking about like in let's say, what do you call that in the media, like your favorite actor or television show, or like who was cool to you at 16, and a band, so a band and let's say a cool A cool person.
Celebrity.
Celebrity. God, why can I not think
man.
of celebrity? Oh my God. Bass fishing.
So
Smallmouth.
I think I don't, for sure, like, and this is just going back to fishing. For TV, it was Bob Azumi. He was our Canadian Al Linder.
Oh yeah,
And,
Bob Azumi.
Yeah, he had the best TV show up here, and
He
was
moped
a good
too.
tournament fisherman.
Yeah, he's a moper as well.
Yep, for sure. He's caught some doing that.
But who's the celebrity? Who's like?
My favorite song was "Life Is a Highway" by Tom Cochrane.
Oh,
so
yeah,
the Rascal Flatts have covered that, but Canadian guy. When I was a kid, that was like my favorite song for sure.
Heck yeah!
man.
You wore that one out.
And after high school, I started getting into Pearl Jam, and they're my favorite band now.
Okay.
But back then, yeah, I'll think of something cooler after this is over. But yeah, "Life Is a Highway." That was my jam.
Your favorite celebrity was Bob Azumi.
Yeah, that's what he said.
For real, right?
That's
Dad,
messed up, Whitaker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was probably one of the shows he watched all the time.
I mean,
I used to tape them all on a VHS tape.
Oh,
and then,
absolutely.
Bob was coming and fishing the KBI at that time too. So I got to meet him when I was 11, 12, like within a couple years of the fishing the tournament. Like I got pictures with Bob and all the Linders. And I mean, it was, that was the coolest thing about Bob is like, he's exactly in real life how he is on TV, and was just always had time for me, and good dude.
Wow. I mean, wow, good.
That's awesome.
Bob Azumi. Man.
Yeah.
Didn't see that one coming, but that's a pretty big. I thought you were gonna say like Clint Eastwood or something. I didn't know Jim.
You got to be able to relate, though. I mean, if you had asked me, like when I was younger, I would have said Al Lindner probably.
Yeah, but I would have.
I mean, those guys are right there too. And I mean, we'll talk about Ron after. I guess I did say to Shelby the other night, my wife, I'd watched a show and Bruce Willis was on it, and I said, man, back in the day, Bruce Willis was like one of my favorite actors. So. Probably around like that time period. That's when he was really pretty big, and he would have been one of them for sure.
And in the best Christmas movie ever, Die Hard.
But you would have rather got cork rod signed by Bob Azumi than meeting Bruce Willis.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, 100%.
A rotten sock signed by Bob Azumi would been amazing at that time.
It's awesome.
So was the bass always your favorite prey? I mean, was that always there? That was it? That was your favorite prey? Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotcha.
For sure.
How about you, Jim? What's your favorite prey as far as a fish?
Well, it's definitely now for sure it's bass. Like now you go out if you do go walleye fishing, you just go to get your whatever you're going to eat for supper, and then that's it. You're done with those things. You're always looking for the next best bass spot and try new
Sneaky
stuff
bass
and stuff.
spot. Yep.
Yeah, and so no, for sure it's bass now, and we've got a couple lakes and right close to where Jeff lives right now. It's called Shoal Lake. You can go out there and it's the pike, bass, walleye. It's every cast you almost catch one, and you don't know what species it's going to be. It's just like probably one of the best fishing lakes in the world.
Bull sharks.
Yeah.
Wow.
No bull sharks.
None of
No.
that. None of that. Can you stock them in there? That'd be amazing.
No good. We don't want those.
So, like, when was there ever a time in your life, Jeff, where you like the primary focus was not bassing or hunting and it was babes? Was there ever like did the thrill of the hunt become babes?
Oh yeah, I know for
for
sure.
a time.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you observe that? Did you observe the snow leopard on the prowl?
Yeah.
You're asking me?
Yeah. You're his dad.
No, yeah. You know what? Yeah. I wouldn't really say that interfered or
No.
yeah, it wouldn't have put any damper on any fishing or hunting. That
I'm a dummy. It did me.
Yeah. It would have been, secondary.
Dude, our big tournaments up here, like this is why I'm into it so much and I love it so much. Like our big tournaments up here, they'll have like the biggest party of the year. There'll be 2,000 people under a huge tent after like day 3 of these, the KBI. Or
there's babes already there, so you go to the derb and it's a party.
Yeah, it was just a huge party after. They'd have a band. I mean, it was just those were like my favorite nights of the year.
Did Corey get up and do Woolly Bully? Yeah. Corey did Woolly Bully got up with the band and stuff.
Yeah,
like Spicoli.
With the decorated. He likes those jeans with the decorated pockets on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Did he tell it to your heart, your achy breaky heart?
Yeah.
Never mind. We'll get to.
He listens to horrible music too.
Hey, you always been a tackle tinkerer, Gus.
Yep.
You're always tinkering along, man. Especially, may I point out that that little hair jig that I'm not versed with that spin pole you guys talk about. But
you got one.
I got two now.
You got two.
Jim, I got 2 spin poles. Just so you know.
There we go. I started making these little hair jigs when I was still in high school. I mean, it's been a long time. I made thousands of them, but you can kind of see that's one of them. I make all my own. I wouldn't even use one. I mean, I have tied one on that's out of the store for whatever, but like in a tournament situation, serious fishing, not a single chance I wouldn't use one of the ones I make.
One of the hand
and there's
developed.
A cool little bucktail jig, like a smallmouth one.
Uh-huh.
The bucktail jigs are real easy to make. I make that in about.
That's like a mini chicken. That's like a mini fighter. Chicken.
We've used these for years. So the very first time I heard about using these on the Tennessee River lakes, Michael Neal at Pickwick, 2014, and then we fished at Kentucky Lake a couple weeks after that, and I made a bunch and had them, and that's like Dad came with me to that tournament.
Yeah, I was there.
We were lighting them up on those hair jigs.
We were actually all 4 guys that were at the house the night before the tournament were sitting at the kitchen table making them, and we were phoning around trying to find some people that had some. We were driving the roads looking for roadkill to get a tail for the hair.
Yeah,
we were driving the roads looking for roadkill.
About that.
That's outstanding.
I'm sorry.
Blake, Nick, myself, Matt,
Stefan. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That's dedicated.
Was McMillan there?
No, I don't think he was with us yet at that one. But,
but anyways, the day before the tournament, sitting at the table, all making bucktails or those things.
Yeah. So you found something. Did you have to? Did you have to go in the woods and do a little?
I don't know how we got. I just remember that's what I caught all my fish on pretty much in the tournament, and had 18 pounds a day. This is at Kentucky Lake in the prime, and never ledge fished before Pickwick. And then that tournament, and that was my first time doing it. And we just smashed them on Kentucky Lake, and 18 something a day. And I think I finished 40. Dude, that's how good it was.
That's an amazing image. Okay, so Gus, you're doing great on the little hair jig, and you send a posse out led by your father to find roadkill to make more. Hair jigs. Do you realize how amazing that is, Jim? Do you realize how historical of a bass fishing story that is right there?
No, that's a true story too.
You know what? You know what you call that? Country AF. Matt Robertson would be proud of you.
Yeah,
he would.
Matt Robertson would be proud of you guys. That's country right there.
And you know what? So
these guys are way more country.
So grateful
and they're Canadian
the
country.
Series, it's amazing, and wouldn't change anything. But the thing I missed the most from the FLW tour days was my dad would be allowed to practice with me, and so he'd come to 2 or 3 tournaments at least a year, and hang out with all the guys and jump in the boat with me for the day, and that's the one thing that I kind of missed the most, but. It is what it is. But the last tournament he came to was the Forestwood Cup in 2018, and I had him. So we're practicing on Lake Washita, and got on I'm gonna fish deep brush piles, and so we're finding them, And I got him on the back deck of the boat with an aquaview, running an aquaview for me.
Yes.
So like David
hired
Dudley
help.
drives by and JT Kenny like these guys drive by and like see what's going on, and it was not, they weren't happy like at the rules. And the next year, no family members were allowed to.
Here's Jim working the underwater cam.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'd be like, yeah, there's 3 of them on that brush pile. There's one big one. I'm like, okay, beautiful. Down there. And then catch them all. Like that was the only thing. Like he likes to catch them too much, Pat.
Yeah, no, I'd be on some of these tournaments and I'd just be hammering them. I didn't drive 2,000 miles down there to shake them off. I'm catching them. And then his buddies would come by and says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I don't care. I'm catching them."
No.
Sorry, I got another one.
Whoops. Whoops.
No, this is a good one too. So we're at Lake Eufaula in 2015. And this was like the first top 10 I ever made, I think. So like first day of practice, we caught some fish. We're fishing shallow. The second day, it's like 95 degrees, like hot as it gets, like hot, and dead calm, sunny. And like at home in the summer, if it's like that, you put a top water on. Big smallmouths are going to be up shallow.
Okay, wow.
That's the deal. So about 11 o'clock, noon, he ties on a popper, big popper, and whips her out there. And I'm like, yeah, it might have been a good. I kind of even probably chirped him and said, like, it probably would have been good at like 6 this morning. But
during the shad spawn.
And I'm getting like a fish an hour just throwing a swim jig along the bank kind of thing. He ties his popper on, whips her out like first cast, and one just smashes it, and he misses it. So I like put a waypoint. And I'm like driving away, and he's like, hey, let me throw back there. And I'm like, no, don't throw back there. Oh, I want to see what it is. I'm like, it's a bass. It's a big bass. Okay. So we go like, and I'm continuing to cast my swim jig. We go like 100 yards up the bank, and he catches like a 4-pounder. I'm like, huh, really? Go a little farther, he catches another like a 3-pounder, and then he gets another big hit, and then I'm like, okay, I'm putting one of these on now. You gotta use something else, or like cut the hooks, and ended up like I almost won the tournament. If I'd have had 1 or 2 more good stretches, I would have had a good chance to win the tournament. So that was pretty funny how that all went.
Well,
down.
thanks, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was one other tournament too the
Harris chain at
the Harris chain. Yeah.
He's the one that got like the white chatterbait thing figured out too.
Yeah. I just caught one out in the middle there, and that turned out to be the juice right there. And we were just about to leave.
Yeah, we fished offshore for like 2 or 3 hours the first day of practice, hadn't had a bite, and then he catches one, a nice one. And we, both started throwing back up to that area, and it was like you could have caught one every cast, and then just continued to kind of.
And it was the white chatterbait that did it.
Yeah,
that was the key, Jim.
Yeah, that was a good trip, that one too.
Yeah, so the second day of practice, I caught like an 8 or 9 pounder, like first thing in the morning on the spot, and we go up a little, and it was real foggy, so this was in Little Harris, so there was other boats around, but like you couldn't see nothing. And we go a little farther. This was just like a big school of giants that we'd found. And we go a little farther, and he hooks a huge one. And a boat's like just coming like approaching us. And I'm like, don't like give it slack, don't let him. And it came off, and I felt so bad after. But that spot ended up being kind of key in the tournament too. But it was, I don't know how big it was. It was like it was a big 9-pounder,
biggest ever.
Probably would have been his biggest bass ever. And I made him shake it.
Yeah, I can't believe I did that.
I mean, but here's the thing, man. I mean, damn, you'd be winning every freaking derb if your dad could practice the elites with you. That's all I'm saying.
It'd be fair for everyone else.
Yeah.
I'd be there anyways, that's for sure.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. Hey, Jim, did you pretty much watch Jeff's derb the entire time? Did you follow the entire tournament on Bass Live?
Well, I don't watch it like first thing in the morning. Like
He's very superstitious, Pat.
A very superstitious. Like
okay, I respect that.
I turn it on, and if it's like 9 o'clock and he's got no fish or one fish, then I'm depressed for the whole day. Like my day's shot.
I feel the same way about my friends in Bassin and the Chicago Bears. I'm the same way. Same way.
Yeah. So if I get a text from one of the other kids or somebody saying, "Hey, yeah, Jeff's killing him today. He's got 5 already," like that, or Shelby, then I'm all happy. I can turn it on and watch it. Yeah. But until I've just had a couple derbies where I'm turning it on right off the hop, and you're sitting there and it's just brutal. It's like
driving you nuts. Hey, so
because one of the Forest Wood Cups, was at Gunnersville, Jeff, the Forest Wood Cup one year. No, the one bought just up from there. The first Forest Wood Cup.
Oh, Wheeler,
Cox one, the one Johnny won.
Yeah. So we were there for that, and we went out in a follow boat, and we're following around, and we were sort of watching him, and he wasn't catching nothing. So
did you yell at him? Or did you yell at him a bit?
I said we gotta go. Yeah, we can't watch this. So it
gosh damn it, boy.
Any parent would feel the same, right?
Oh yeah, like a little league game, but harder. Yeah, but coming at him harder. Yeah.
Your
no,
kid
this
goes
ain't
up
T-ball, Jim.
out.
It's the big leagues.
Yeah,
it's a big league.
No, it's the same for every parent. Everybody would feel the same. That's just the way it is.
I hear you. I got to ask you this: do you feel that you pretty much know exactly how Jeff won the tournament, like his technique? The deal. Did you follow the tournament enough, Jim?
Oh yeah. So everybody that lives here fishes like that.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this.
He's got a dope on the mope.
Let me ask you this. Now here's where we're going. Now, Jeff, how many of these Bass and Talk shows have you done so far? Like how?
I was excited for this one, but I've a little worn out.
You didn't have to say that, but thank you for saying that. So
sure, you were.
Thanks for.
I've done a lot of them in the last week. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I know that you have talked about your victory, described the moping technique, the Demiki rig, and the Z-Man shad, and the special jig head, and finding the fish in the current, and all that. But what I want right now is for Jim Gustafson to give Jeff's victory in a nutshell. Can you describe to the Bass Galaxy, Jim, your son's victory in a nutshell? Just basically a brief synopsis of the technique used and his victory in a nutshell.
Well, he said it like.
Wait, hold on, Jim. Sorry, I'm no disrespect, but would you like any kind of backup music for this? Like, would you?
No, it's all good.
I mean, you don't want like Wide World of Sports or nothing.
No. This is all good.
Yeah, this is your big chance, Andy. I don't care what Jim says. Give him something.
Throw something on then.
Okay, I'll give him something. Okay. Here you go.
There you go.
Describe perfect champion.
Okay, music. So I know exactly how he's fishing. Yeah, he called me the Wednesday when he got off the water, like at 4:00. He left. He came off early. Actually, I'm going, man. He must figure he's going to catch some because he came off early. Because I knew the first 2 days were lousy. So and he told me how he was catching them, and he said it's in this narrow little channel. And I'm thinking, oh, well, that's good because. Smallies are here today, gone tomorrow.
Sure, they play hide and go F yourself.
And because we've seen that at a lot of those smallmouth lakes.
Born with a
when
suitcase.
he said, "Well, narrow little channel," I think, okay, maybe they live there. And when I actually saw the video, the live stuff on, it says that's not a little channel. It's looks like it's about a half mile wide.
It's a whole damn river.
Yeah, like oh man. But I knew exactly what he was doing. And when he had 5, when he went back the next day and got 5, you know what? Those fish are living there. It's just a matter of having enough time to pluck to go get 5 of the right ones, the 5 18-inchers, what everybody says that they're hard to get. But since that tournament's been over, I'm thinking there's 45 miles from where he got him back to the takeoff. There's got to be there's got to be a load, a whack of more of those places along the way if you had the time to find them and figure it out. I don't know. Am I right?
You'd find them, Jim.
Yeah,
About
that?
You would, Jim, for sure. You'd find them. I mean, we know that. Apparently,
no, it's been really bugging. That's been bugging me. I've been thinking about that. There's got to be
that's why
tons
you're
of
awesome.
Those places
that you're thinking about that. I love that you said that. but so
thinking like a fisherman.
There it is. So Jim, tell me about the technique. I want you to describe your son's technique.
Yep, straight down. Looking at your graph, you're seeing your hook, and you're just holding it there, and you can just see that fish come up, and I was hoping that he would have the camera guy go up and do a close up of the screen and see those arcs where those fish come up, but didn't hit it, but just come up and look, and we go back down. And here when we're doing that, you get on top of like a big school, and your screen's just full of those arcs where they come up and look, back down, and then boom, one hits it. But so knew exactly what he was doing, and he loves that. So he said that, like, it's just the conditions were right, the weather was right, everything was right for that technique. It was just his time, and that's it. That's the way it is, you know. And lots of times it's, you know, you've got leads and stuff happens, but stuff happens and it wasn't the right, and you come second or third or whatever. But this was his time.
Not this time. It wasn't Cayuga. Okay.
That's right. That'd be a good example.
Yeah. It wasn't. What was the Texas one? You were real close, Gus. Wasn't there like a 5th place Texas or something?
I got a Lake Fork.
Lake Forker. Cool. Yeah, I see. I rain manned it. I mean, it happened. But Jim. He won.
Yeah.
He won.
Yeah. Yeah, that technique was right up his wheelhouse. It was meant to be.
So I got to ask you this. We heard it said a million times, Jeff, on Bass Live. And you may have been asked this question before. And we knew that Fighter keyed in Zona and those guys about, like, you better get on Gus because he's on them. All right? Like, when did you really know you had something special? Like, when did that click for you? When did you know it?
I literally found those fish Wednesday afternoon, and got off. It was an hour ride from the ramp back to the house. So I found the fish, and I caught a few, marked some, and I had nothing. I literally like tried everything else, and I just told myself that I'm gonna go. Win or lose in this channel. And if I got to go just bank beat my way home and try and, catch a bass or two, if this fizzles out and doesn't work, then that's what I'm going to do. So I went back, got rigged up and before it got dark, and was ready to go the next morning, and just, was almost shocked at how everything kind of panned out and worked out. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to go exactly the way that it did, but there was a lot more fish there than I thought. And, it was my lucky weekend.
Hey, Chris Grow.
Grow, what's up?
Gussy loves it when a plan comes together. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
He's a champ. champ.
Give it up for Bassmaster Elite Series angler Chris Grow. Yeah, Chris.
What's up?
Yeah, we all knew he was going to win.
You knew that, Chris? You knew that?
Oh, dude, it was total vibe in the house. It was unbelievable. And it was true. Like, all of us knew it. It was crazy.
Wow, that's pretty special, dude. Seriously, you felt
that?
But
the best was how he'd ignore it. He'd ignore us all. We'd be like, you're going to win. He just, like, changed the subject and made up one.
Wait. You say the vibe in the house. Are you talking after day one of the tournament or before that?
Dude, when he found them fish, me and Fighter both said, we're like, those are the ones. And then as soon as he weighed that bag, because I knew before anyone else, I unfortunately decided to do some work on my motor midday.
Yeah, we saw that. We're sorry about that, Chris, by the way.
It happens. I got a shit cloud, real dark one above me.
Sorry. We're here to brush it away, by the way.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, good.
It's gone.
Thank God.
The motor is gone. I got rid of that motor. It's gone.
Good.
I put a 25 on. I got it from Andy and Murray's dad over at Hidden Trail.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's all you need.
I'm gonna bring it. I'll pick it up at Black Sturgeon for you and bring it down.
Perfect. Bring some extra plugs, please, too. Just in case. Stay around the dam area. So.
Just in case, man. It's good to see you, Chris. I miss you. I mean, I haven't seen you in a long time, dude. For real.
Well, I haven't seen myself, but I'm seeing myself a lot lately. I'm ready to do this. I'm rigging poles, getting ready to do this shit.
I am glad that you have found you.
You know it. You know it.
Hey, Ginge, what's going on over here? We have one of the sleep jackers. What's our progression of sleep jackedness?
They're probably sleep jacking.
They're all sleeping.
They're mid sleep jack.
You got to be kidding me. Who do we need to blow up? Who's not answering? What time is it? 8:30. 8:30.
Are we on Eastern?
Jim, would you start calling these people? Would you? I mean, nobody's on Eastern. What is going on?
Well, hey, Gussy, what the hell? Are Corey and Chris not come home or what? They just been living the stock life or what?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Unbelievable.
I don't know what they're up to. Life's a party.
Get their visas worth.
They were hanging out with some country people.
Yeah. Oh, they love country.
Yeah.
They don't have any other channel programmed in their truck but country.
Oh boy.
Is that true?
Yeah.
They're like
Yeah. No way. We rap.
Or
They
listens
go
to like
far away
bad
from rap.
country too.
That's rough.
Yeah.
No shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know who's super country? Our next guest right here. Give it up for Mr. Country himself, ladies and gentlemen. Seth Feider.
Oh,
he's known as Mr. He's known as Mr. He's more country than Gerald Swindle.
Yeah, he's
Seth Feider is
way more country than Swindle.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the show, Seth.
You don't wear moisturizer.
Thanks, boys.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Look at him. Good looking guy.
Hey, Seth. Gus won. Gus won the dirt.
I heard something about that.
And his dad just gave us the whole lowdown. It was
I've been watching.
Oh, okay. I'm just catching you up.
He won in the South on a Northern Technique. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
He
We're talking about it right here.
Hey, Seth,
Straight Cast.
he FLPS'd him. You know? Yeah. He sure did. He got him. Hey, so like, well, who we brought? Oh my! What the heck is going? What is this? What is this Nessie?
Somebody put a hat on that kid.
Oh
please.
my God, ladies and gentlemen, it's the one and only Matthew Robertson on him. It was on him. Is he in him?
Where'd he go?
He went in him.
You made him leave already.
He already left. He got subconscious or self-conscious or something. We have a box for him. Jim, do you know Chris, right? You met Chris?
I met all the guys at a couple times at the houses when the guys have been staying there.
Who's your favorite one of the sleep jackers besides your son?
You know what? We really like Seth because of the way he talks, but
everybody likes Seth.
Chris Grow is my wife's favorite. She just it's like Chris said, he's had a black cloud, and she wants him to do so good, so bad.
She is the best report ever. She writes every time. I love it. It's like my second mother.
When on the Friday, the second day, you had 11.5, and we were just praying you were going to make the cut. And we were like, oh, one more. But yeah, so. That's Seth. We love to watch up on stage, but Chris is Peggy's favorite.
He's all the ladies' favorite. You know that Grow is. Yeah, absolutely.
Gus's mom makes really good cookies. Too.
Oh my God!
Oh really?
Yeah.
I had them. That's right. I had them in Florida. They were amazing. Yeah. They're better than Sherry's cookies. Where's Matt going? I keep seeing Matt. He's like
I'm working.
Matt, you're like a
little bit.
You're like a golden angel.
I got to spit on my camera a little bit.
A little bit of spit always fixes it. You know what I mean?
Listen, y'all caught me right after I ate my Taco Bell, so
he's trying to upgrade his country.
I'm here now.
That was awesome.
Hey Jim, wait till you meet Matthew. He's freaking awesome. Matt.
Yeah. we watched the weigh-ins and we've seen him a couple of times now, and we're going, oh my, yeah, that guy's a dude. Yeah, he's good.
He's a dude, yeah.
You come hang out with me.
He's going to be right up there with Swindell for entertainment.
Yeah, yeah. Someday he'll be his country's Swindle too.
Yeah, he's not his country.
Yeah,
but-
he'll get there. He'll get
Swindle's
there,
got
Jeff.
a long way to go to be this country, boy.
Hey, Swindle would have. Hey, you know your country because Swindle already would have been woken up to do this show, and you.
Hey, this is some of that real shit.
Matt, Swindle would have spit on his camera like 10 minutes before he came on live.
Yeah. You spit on it
That's
live.
way more country.
Yeah, like a
Well,
real.
my spit done dried, bud.
Yeah, like a real money shot. I like your style, Robertson. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Hey, this is pretty crazy, man. Like, so Matt, I ask you, how does it feel to? I guess I don't know this. So, Fighter, Grow, Gus, correct me if I'm wrong. Is Matt an official sleepjacker now?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just making sure. I know you.
I'm the pivot point. I've done found that out.
Yeah, he can jack with both hands. He's good.
I mean,
Ambidextrous.
road talents are road talents. Let's just
I'm not
say.
used to two-handing it, though.
Yeah. Hey, Jim. While you guys were out looking for roadkill, you know what Matt would have been
It's
doing?
called the caveman.
Yeah.
Listen, I got to tell you. Listen, y'all. Listen.
You listen.
I was
Listen, hey Matt, we're listening.
We're listening to you, Matt. You go ahead. You got the floor.
I was semi-proud of you, okay? It's a good idea for roadkill. But, you know, y'all done seen my shooting skills. I'd have rolled me a deer out and got me some damn hair no matter what. In the headlights and that, I wouldn't have done it before dark. I'd have done it after dark. So they not may see it.
Awesome.
Oh my goodness. and so I mean, dude, you guys, it's pretty cool to have a band of fishing gypsies like this together. You know what I mean? It's not bad. And Jenj, how are we doing? Give me a progress. We're looking for the
Corey.
Oh yeah,
Corey, he's lost.
Corey's doing country music stuff. He's at country music lesson.
Doing bad country music stuff.
Yeah, he's doing bad country music stuff with dancing and boots, I think. He's got boots and dancing going on.
He's
Jim.
line dancing.
He did just get some fancy ass boots.
He did, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gus,
Oh, yeah.
Gus, Corey's a better country dancer than you, Gussy, and you too, Matt, just so you know.
Oh, yeah, I can't dance.
Do country dancers wear like jeans that are like ultra baggy?
Yeah.
Though?
Yeah, that doesn't make you more country, I don't think.
No.
Being good at country dancing.
I mean the decorated pockets and stuff, like I can see
Bedazzles?
that being, people.
Yeah,
like
it's called bedazzling.
Yeah. But
Sure.
but
Rhinestones.
Corey's has the Daiwa thing on it, so it's okay. It's the bedazzled Daiwa emblem.
Badiowa.
Badiowa. Corey Badiowa. Andrew Ellenberger, talk to me on the progression of things to come.
He's coming.
Trying.
Who are we coming? Bring in our at official.
Is he two-stepping on over?
Yeah, I don't know what Corey's big time, and he's on a jet.
I guarantee he's
Yes.
wearing them boots right now.
Skip Corey, and on to our next special guest. Then, and if Corey comes on, he comes on. That's all I'm saying. If Hasselhoff shows up, he shows up. We
So
let
be
him
it.
in.
David's coming.
Possibly,
He might.
or Corey Heim or Feldman.
Yeah, they're maybes.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Hey, are you elite guys getting excited for the old Pickwick?
Oh yeah.
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 You are, Gus. Are you feeling momentumized?
A little bit. I mean, yeah, but I'm just looking forward to going fishing next week, and then I can shut everything else down and get my voice back, and get back to fishing. That's what I'm looking forward to.
So if you could put an honest number on it, how many text messages did you get, Gus, for your victory?
Well, I had over 1,000 on my phone. But
Unreal.
Like a lot of them were multiples from the same people. Like so, day 2, I went into my room at like 9:30 maybe, and it was like I started answering some of these messages.
Wait, hold on, Gus. I got to interrupt you. I'm sorry. Breaking news. This just in: the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, it's Pedro Fighter. Give it up. Yes.
Hey guys.
Hey. Oh my gosh, Jim.
Did he just get done doing a drive-by?
Yeah, he did. He leans like a cholo. He leans like a cholo.
Hey, Matt. What's up, bud?
Yes. Hey, it's nice to have you back, Pedro, and meet Gus's dad, Jim. Do you guys know each other?
We met each other at the Classic in March last year. I went up to him and introduced myself. That's the only time I've ever. But I know Jeff speaks highly of him, and he gave Jeff a lucky rock.
Yeah, he sure did. And in fact,
explains it.
Let's just be real about this.
There it is.
I think everyone says it was moping. Everyone says it was no disrespect, the ghost of Ron Linder. Man,
shiny rock,
shiny Pedro rocks,
polished rock.
I mean, like you sent the text to Pedro. What did it say, Gus? What did it say?
Well, one of the very first. So when I checked in on Sunday afternoon, I checked in a little early, and I looked at my phone when I got on the the boat on the trailer, and one of the first messages was from Pedro, just saying I wanted to be one of the first to congratulate you, and that was awesome. That was awesome.
Heck yeah! And you told him that you had that rock with you, and that
yeah. So it rides in. I know he wants it in my pocket. Seth and I have had this conversation. Pedro hasn't bugged me about it, but I got a spot it rides. There's a little tray just below my throttle. That's where it rides.
I keep it right below my throttle too, because it makes my throttle look bigger. You know what I mean? That's where I keep mine. But
yeah. But no, I appreciate it. And so after I got it last year, I'd had a brutal tournament at St. Clair, and Seth showed up with it at Guntersville in September, and I went on a pretty good run there at the end of the year. And after I got the rock in the boat, so it's hopefully we'll just.
They're special. I want to tell you, I keep the rock in my pocket all the time. It has brought me babes, bass, and bucks. A few bucks. I kid you not. Hey Jim, let me ask you a question real quick. Like, say me and you, Jim, were hanging out at a little place where they were serving some tin cup whiskey, and we got in a little brawl. We got in a little brawl with some people, Jim.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah. No, Pedro, where are you going?
He's going to get a weapon.
I have to go get my tin cup whiskey. The wife put it away.
Oh, okay.
Go get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this show is being temporarily interrupted as Pedro walks into the other room to get the tin cup that he blamed on Ann putting away. Did you hear that, Seth, how he blamed that on your ma?
Yeah, I did. I thought he was going to get a weapon. You guys started talking about fighting. I thought he was going
But Jim, what I'm saying is, I want Pedro on our team. If we get in a brawl, I want Pedro on our freaking team. You know what I mean, Jim?
Yeah, there's guys that, you know what? You look at him and you think, oh, he's not very big. He won't be very tough. But there's some tough guys. And I think he's one of those tough guys.
Freaking bulldog. He's a freaking bulldog.
Yeah, I think, you'd want him on your team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Calculate.
And it was nice when Pedro was on the show for a while tonight. Stop yelling at Ann. Why is he yelling at your mom? Seth, he's yelling at your mom.
That's
Hold
just how
on,
they
she's
talk.
yelling at me again.
Oh,
This is awesome.
Grow, you believe this shit?
Yeah, no, I've been there. I know Pete and Ann. I know what's going down. They're just normal. That's normal.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's at the official Pedro Fighter on Instagram. Follow him right now at the official Pedro Fighter. Blowing up the internet. Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
I'm glad you could join us tonight.
So yeah, let me give you some advice while we're waiting.
Yeah.
Just for anybody listening, don't eat Taco Bell and drink a bunch of coffee, bud.
Oh gosh.
No.
Yeah.
It's a brewing.
Yeah. Well, now my stomach's swelling bigger than it already is.
You know what? You need some Yoo-Hoo soda. Why don't you get some Yahoo soda? Hey,
I need me. Yeah. All right.
I'm back.
Pedro's back. Thanks, Pedro, for joining us.
Just get some.
Well, she thought that I was done because I was out in the garage and it's been a while. So she put everything away.
Oh, well, yeah.
So I walk back in when I get my call and everything's gone.
You can't blame her.
You don't put the tin cup away without asking.
Well, I can blame her.
Yeah. You don't. Now he's closing the door. Yeah, you don't want her to hear that. You ain't. I met Ann. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Hey, Pedro.
Yes.
You gave me a rock, and it helped me out. You gave your son a rock, and it helped you out. And you gave Gus a rock, and it helped him out. You gave Matt Robertson a rock, and it helped him out. And our good bud over there, Serpico, the Playgirl model over there, all the Bass and Gals choice. He's running into some demons on the derbs, and you gave.
Yeah, well, we got rid of those rocks.
Hold on. I'm going to tell the story here.
Oh, okay.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Chris.
That was just gravel.
Yeah, but I should, ladies and gentlemen, Pedro Fighter, at the official Pedro Fighter on Instagram.
Thank you, Pat.
You're welcome.
Okay, what I did, because Chris had a little boat incident the last tournament.
Okay.
And Seth informed me that Chris probably needs a new rock. And then I got
not what I said.
Message. Then I got a message from, I'm not going to tell the whole story, so you're okay. So Chris got a hold of me and I offered him, because my choices haven't been that good for him.
Okay.
So I set up a little display and I gave him 4 choices. I decided you're going to pick your own. So I gave him 4 pocket rock choices, numbered with pictures. And I gave him, because I've come upon this new rock that is just for the safety of your boat. So I have these boat rocks.
Wow. Really?
Right. So I had to go through the portal time, and there were these larger rocks.
Was it a special? So when you went into the porthole, did you have to make like a special turn to get to the part where the boat rocks are? Was there like a cul-de-sac or an alternate galaxy?
No, because they know what's going on in your world and your life and what you're doing. So they had a display of the pocket rocks, or they don't call them pocket rocks. I call them pocket rocks.
Yeah. What do they call them? What do the people in the porthole call them?
A little bit bigger rocks. And I thought these might be good for something other than you're not going to carry this around in your pocket.
Yeah, you got a wheelbarrow.
Right.
But that'd make the throttle very impressive.
I only get a few at a time, so it isn't like I've got rocks coming out of my ears. So I decided that this would probably work for the safety of other things, maybe your home, maybe your boat or your truck or whatever. So
I like it.
I gave him a choice of these 4 lucky boat rocks. And during our conversation, he said, "No, you just pick them out." And I go, no. My picks haven't been that great lately. So why don't you pick a rock out of the pocket rock and the boat rock? And I said, do not pick a rock because it's pretty. Pick a rock because it talks to you.
Nice.
So at that point, I went, speaking of pretty, why don't we get your gal involved, because she's a pretty lady. So why don't you pick a rock and have her help you pick a rock? So they decided, they sent me back pictures of which number rock for the pocket rock and the boat rock, and I sent them off to them.
Nice.
So we're going to see how this works.
And you felt it, Chris.
Oh, I mean, you could tell. I mean, you just look at them and you kind of like, I mean, he takes really good pictures and they're on display, and you just kind of feel the rock. And I sent the pictures to her and she picked them. And then as soon as I sent both to him, Pedro already said, he goes, those are really, really good choices. So when Pedro says that, the vibe really, really sets in. You know what I mean?
Wow.
They're good rocks.
I'm going to tell you something. I've
What?
witnessed your luck, and you need to take that big boat rock and keep it right in your damn underwear, buddy, as close to you as you can. I'm telling you, you need it, man. See, like, I thought my luck was bad.
But Pedro had a good thing, though. Pedro said a good thing. He's like, okay, the other rock, okay. He got me that rock, and I got on a little heater. I was just missing cuts. You know, I made like 2, and then I missed a few. That rock was good. But the one thing that Pedro did say is it wasn't a completely shitty rock because I didn't die. So
that's true. Point taken. Point taken. And you know who else is not completely shitty? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up right now for Corey Johnston. Yes.
He might be shitty.
He is not shitty at all. I'm glad you can. I thought you were big timing us, Corey. I'm glad you could make it.
Oh yeah, well, I wouldn't miss it.
You're with Billy Ray Cyrus right now or something?
Yeah, Garth Brooks, Kid Rock, all of them hanging out.
Yeah, you're a
this guy.
Let's see the boots, Corey.
Yeah, well, you got boots.
Oh, they're in the.
Are they on? Are you?
They're in the truck.
Oh,
those only get brought in on special occasions.
Gotcha.
Well, tell your dumb brother to go get them. Let's see them.
They're pretty sweet.
They are. But hey, before we get too far off subject, Pedro.
Yes.
Chris needs a gremlin bell.
A
That
gremlin
is
bell.
true. That is true. Now, the
I think
gremlin bell.
more of his issues have been because of like stuff that happens to the boat. So if we get him a gremlin bell, I think that'll keep his ship tip-top shape.
Well, tell everybody what a gremlin bell is, Seth. Like a lot of people
I'll
don't know.
let Pedro do it. He's an expert on it.
Go ahead, Pedro.
So, okay, here's a gremlin bell that we have had on our motorcycles since time began. And it's basically to keep you safe on the road. Now, a gremlin bell, they sell them everywhere, but you cannot go buy one. You have to be gifted.
Like the rocks.
Like the rock. But this has been in the biker world for, I'm going to have to go back to the early or the late 60s when I received my first gremlin bell for my bike. Wow. So not real. That I'm saying I haven't had accidents and this and that, but
you're still alive.
I'm still alive.
Heck yeah. So let's grow a gremlin bell too. Let's get I think that I see you're already up in one day to 26,000 followers on @theofficialpedrofighter.com.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, 26,000 in one day. I see marketing potential. I see Matt Robertson as your manager. I see Corey Johnston as your muscle man. I see Jeff Gustafson. Why do I always say Chris Christopherson?
Gustafson.
I like Chris Christopherson, and when he was in with the Outlaw Country guy.
Yeah.
We get Chris Grow in there. Smallmouth. There you go. Tin Cup word of the week. Hey, and Seth just collects the money. So what do you think, Pedro? Marketing potential?
Well, yeah, there's marketing potential, but got to remember that the Lucky Pocket Rocks and the Boat Rock have to be gifted. They cannot be sold. They cannot be.
But we can have
asked.
Yeah, we can have. Hey, Corey, remember those sinkers that were made of rocks? They were like Carolina rig sinkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember those? So, like,
Corey used to bum those off Charlie Evans all the time.
I wonder what Charlie Evans got out of that deal.
Yeah.
he got a lot of he got some Carolina rig
Hey,
fish.
Pat, can I tell a really quick story?
Of course, Pedro.
It's not going to be quick.
Is it okay with you, Corey? Corey, can Pedro tell a story or what?
I guess it's allowed.
Okay.
Okay. There's going to be two parts to this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So several years ago, when Seth used to have to go out of town,
Yeah.
and he would drop off his truck so I could take him to the airport. And every time he'd do this muddy, grody, crap-filled truck would pull into my driveway. So I'd take it and I'd wash it for him because I know it'd never get washed. And I'd open up the passenger door and all of these Mountain Dew bottles would fall out into the driveway.
Yeah, he loves it, dude.
And I thought, why doesn't this guy get a Mountain Dew sponsor? All I'd have to do is take a picture of the inside of his truck, but I knew that any container that held a little bit of liquid, I had to pour into another one because you didn't want the liquid thrown away, so I could only throw away the empty. So if there was a half full,
Careful with that liquid there, Pedro.
Yeah,
that road liquid, you know what I mean?
I mean, this was a great advertisement for Mountain Dew.
Heck yeah.
Okay, and with that story over, okay,
that was part one. That was part one.
Now I'm going to go.
So in case any of our new sponsor, Mountain Dew people, are listening, for our friend Seth Fighter, let's get him some Mountain Dew sponsorship.
Right.
See how we did that, Pedro?
Okay. Now I'm going to hop back to the rock thing.
Pop, lock, and drop them.
Right. Exactly. Okay. So tonight and tonight only.
Yes.
I am going to give away a Lucky Pocket Rock and a Lucky Boat Rock to the first person that can answer this very simple question.
Okay.
This is from...
I'm listening.
Look at Robertson on the edge of his seat. Oh my gosh. Fighter, did you see him wake up all of a sudden? Robertson was like asleep back there.
No,
Corey
he just farted.
Yeah. Hey, Gro, Corey don't care. Corey's just all there, all just relaxed. He's like, whatever. Okay. So what's the question? Sorry, Pedro.
Sorry, Corey, for interrupting you, but I'm just going to get this done with real quick.
Okay.
There was a show that came on BBC, which would have been public TV back in 1981.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you the name of the show.
Okay.
But on
Sanford
the show,
Son.
Were you born here?
Sanford and Son, he said.
No. It was a BBC show. It was the greatest, coolest, and you're all going to have to go out and get this.
Well, I know the answer.
DVD. Okay. Now wait a minute. So you don't know the answer.
I do too.
Text me, Pat.
Okay, so there was a show. It was very ahead of its time and really wacky. And the whole premises of the show was there was this guy from Earth and this guy from another planet that picked him up and they left the world as it was being destroyed.
Do you know the answer, Matt?
I know it.
Oh, dude, did the dude look like a lizard?
Wait a minute. Now, you're going to know the answer or you're not going to know the answer. It's going to be quick.
Okay.
So the question is,
yes,
what is the answer to life, the universe, and everything?
Whoa.
What?
The answer to Matt said, what? What is the let's just ask Corey. Corey, what is the answer to life, the universe, and everything?
Just give her.
Give her.
Give her.
Okay, what is the answer to life, the universe, and everything? If you can answer that on the chat board and it's the correct answer, you are going to win 2 rocks from Pedro. Right?
That's correct.
2 rocks from Pedro.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, that's a big deal. Hey, Robertson. So the dude, the dude that won the last rock. I haven't heard from him. Have you?
Yeah, I was going to ask about that too.
Yeah, what's up with that guy? Do we need to rough him up, dude?
Oh, Tim ain't got a hold of y'all?
No, we ain't heard
No.
hide or hair of him.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he messaged me and he was like, man, whenever you're down this way, he said, I want you to stop down so I can get a picture with you, me, you, and the Rock. And man, I just ain't had time to get down there.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, we forgive him, man.
I figured he'd have got back with you.
Yeah, I was gonna put Corey on him.
Yeah, we haven't heard a thing.
I'll talk to him.
Okay.
I'll wrap him up.
I got you.
Hey, Pedro, you throw in one of them boat rocks and another pocket rock, I'll really rough him up, man.
Hey, is Corey still here?
I'm here, boys.
Hey,
Gussy, I got some good news for you. Go on Instagram and look up Real Chris Guy.
Real Chris Guy.
Real Chris Sky.
Real Chris Sky.
Yep.
On Insta.
No more, Gussy, no more quarantine and no nothing at the border, buddy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, that's so you're being real.
Yeah, being real.
Okay.
Does this mean we can fish to the Canadian side of the St. Lawrence River?
Technically, probably, but I don't think it'll be allowed.
I like fighters thinking.
That was a terrible answer.
Yeah, I need.
I'll get a passport
too.
No, this guy's like digs into all the actual laws and stuff about like quarantining and crossing the border. And long story short, the government's full of shit, and this guy tells you how to get around it and what to do. So,
is this fake news?
No, this is real life.
Huh.
So real life border parties are taking place.
Pretty much, yeah.
And
this guy has a public number, so when people get in trouble crossing the border, they just call this dude. He comes and gets you out. No fine, no nothing.
Wow,
it's pretty
really?
wild, actually.
That's the guy. Yeah, you got his number, Core?
Yeah, we're pretty much best friends now.
Send Chris over to try it.
I'm gonna try it as I go home.
So, hey, Corey, I got to ask you this. So, say you're going across the border, and it's all you sleepjackers, all right? And out of all the sleepjackers, which one of them are the people at the border? What do they call them? Mounties or
border guards?
Border mounties. They mount borders. So the border guards. Which one of the sleepjackers would they profile and give a strip search to? What do you think?
I'll definitely grow with that facial hair and long. They look like
yeah, they would think he was up to something.
Definitely.
Is your brother in the same house as you right now?
No, not right at this time. He's not.
Okay, because I don't want to make sure he wasn't big timing us. If he was, if he was big timing us, we're gonna talk to him.
No, he's over at a guy's house. They're having a dinner. So
Billy Ray Cyrus, I know Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah,
big time. Achy breaky. He's got new boots too. Chris does.
No, Chris doesn't wear boots. He's I don't know what to say about him, but
hey, Core, I mean no disrespect, but I gotta ask the question because everybody texted me and said, ask Corey how it feels that he's the one that doesn't got the blue trophy yet.
I ain't got one either.
I'm fine with.
Well, you're not Canadian.
Oh, for Corey's
gonna
get
AOI.
Canadian.
Corey's gonna get AOI. No, it's fine. Yeah. I'm all right with it. Don't bother me even a little bit.
That's a lie.
No,
face lie.
No. I remember. Let's get this Gussy roast going. I remember years ago, Gussy said we were chirping one night drinking. And he said, "You will never, ever beat me in AOY points. You haven't beat me yet." And I said, "I will make sure that you never beat me again, you son of a bitch." held up my end of the bargain so far for a few years, but he definitely has a blue trophy on me.
Okay. And Gussy is number 2 right now, I believe, right?
But that's the so I don't know if you were watching earlier, Bud, but I said I get into trouble because you ignite me sometimes, and I get chirping and cocky, and then I always get to bed and like no good. So I chirped you about that. You beat my ass every year.
So he knows how to get under your skin. You better watch out on this.
Yeah,
I'm a pretty good chirper.
What do you think about that, Gus? What do you think about him doing all that?
I don't know. So are you wearing decorated pocket jeans tonight? For your victory. Well,
I don't know where you guys get these pocket. Like I don't. Like I don't know what to tell you about my jeans. What?
You changed your jeans when you left the side.
No, I don't own sparkly jeans.
He knew we were going to call him out tonight, so he changed. He definitely has bedazzled jeans.
You got to remember, he's been hanging out with real country Luke Bryan.
Oh,
yeah. Oh boy!
You know,
I'm gonna find my other. Here's my other pair of jeans.
Okay. Let's see.
They look pretty normal.
I see shiny things on there.
Yeah, they only cost about $100.
Yeah.
Just because they cost $100 doesn't mean they have to have jewels on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gussy.
They cost 100 and don't have jewels on it. It's just worse.
Gussy needs a shoehorn to get into his.
Corey, I heard that was the secret to some of his derb success, were those tight britches of his.
I don't know if I can argue that because he did win.
It accentuates things. You know what I mean? It accentuates his fishing performance.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it might. Maybe I should try it.
Keeps everybody together.
Oh my goodness gracious! Hey, what was that?
Probably Pedro.
Pedro, was
what wasn't me.
It could have been me, I reckon.
Hey, Corey, thanks for getting the roast started. I appreciate that. I mean,
I'm all about a good time.
I mean, and so basically, I'm just giving this first part of the roast battle to you, Cor. I'm being honest because, like, you apparently have a way of getting under Gussy's skin, but all he had for you was some jeans.
Yeah, but you got to do it subtly. I can't just light him up now. I got to wait till Derby Day, like practice starts. But he's big timing us. He's not even staying with us this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fighter, what do you know about that, Fighter? What
Yeah.
He's doing that?
Yeah, he's big timing us. He wins a Derby and he just quits staying with the sleep Jackerz and just gets his own place. And
nice
going
spot
to the Marriott or something?
Just down the road.
Oh,
I think he got a whole mansion by himself.
Wow.
He's just gonna fill up the hot tub with $100 bills and swim it.
Just you and Shelbs, huh? Just the two of you. Wow.
And popcorn.
And popcorn.
He's like Richie Rich, this guy.
Popcorn's your personal caddy for this, actually. He's going to come and tie your baits for you.
I can tell you.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to do all the dishes for Chris and Corey all week again. I just wanted a break from having to cook dinner for everybody and
hey.
You know, taking a break on this trip.
Wow.
Wow, look at this guy.
Good. We buy all the steaks, Gussy cleans.
Gussie,
hey, Pat, can I hop in quick?
Oh, gosh, yeah, Pedro. Yeah.
Okay,
away.
I was kind of looking on my phone on responses to the Lucky Rock stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like anybody's responding whatsoever.
No. There was a bunch of guesses.
They are.
Yeah.
Are they?
You want to hear some guesses?
Okay,
well,
I'm going to throw in a little hint that might help.
The number one guess was 42. I don't know what that means.
That is a winner.
That's the winner?
Really? The first one that said 42 is the winner.
All right, I'll get it to you right now. Hang on 1 second. First one that said 42.
Holy cow.
Aaron Schweiters.
Are you saying Schweiters?
Schweiters or Schweiters? Aaron Schweiters.
Aaron Schweiters.
Take that shit out of your mouth.
That
Well,
was the first one.
well, get an address on that, and we'll send them the lucky rocks.
Aaron Schweiters.
Thanks, Pedro.
Yeah.
Aaron
Sure, you got it.
Message Pedro.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's you have to watch you should all go out and rent this video or buy it. It's called 1981. That's the year. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, bud.
And watch the whole thing to the end. And it is the most bizarre, strange trip you've ever been on.
Awesome.
Matt, look how happy you look about that. Matt's all excited about it. Well, thank you, Pedro. And what's the guy's winner's name again? Does he already know? Did he acknowledge that he's the winner?
Aaron Schweiters.
Aaron Schweigers, Aaron from Aaron Schweigers Nonsense Ford. You're the winner.
Okay. This is pre-Seth.
Oh yeah, that was what
The show was.
Yeah,
it might have been.
You guys didn't
part
even
of
think about
being
spawning
Seth,
them.
but
Yeah, he might have been conceived during that show.
that's correct.
Yeah, because that late night stuff goes on. You know what I mean, bro. You know what I mean, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean. Pedro was watching the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and the fish started swimming. Let's just say
The condom broke.
yeah, and out came a little shed fighter. Hello.
It didn't have those.
Condom, never used one.
That's what I'm talking about.
This is awesome.
There we go.
Yeah, he's a freaking daredevil, Gro. You know how they say around here, Gro? No glove, no love. Pedro never heard that shit.
Hey,
Nope.
he made an Elite Series angler.
He sure did make an Elite Series angler, didn't he?
did.
You
He
did
did.
good, Pedro.
Yeah.
Did
Nice
damn
shot.
good. You too,
Nice
Jim.
shot.
Thanks.
Jim, you did good too. Good swimmers you guys got. You breed champions. Good job, boys. Good job. Way to breed some champions, Pedro and Jim. Yes.
Hey, Jim, we're an elite of our own.
Yes.
Couple of marksmen.
Yeah, a couple of
Right.
fine coxmen right there. That's for sure.
What the fuck?
All right, back to this roast, huh?
Taking
Yeah.
a turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So anyway, Corey's winning. So Fighter says you're big timing them, Gus. You're big timing and you're staying somewhere else. What do you got to say to that?
Well, so I actually booked the house for this place for Pickwick.
Okay.
And we take turns
Previous to the win.
doing it. Corey's never booked a place ever in 7 years, but
Okay.
Chris Brothers done
Corey's
pretty
the
much.
busiest. Corey is the
Get
busiest.
the pass. Yeah. No, you got to be able to know how to use the internet to book them. So
Tough.
You're right. I don't like
he
the
just,
internet.
he's just behind the times a little
Don't
bit.
like technology.
What about
Nothing
forward-facing
wrong with that.
sonar?
I like forward.
Yeah, it's funny. He's had that for
And
7
porno
years.
technology.
He's never talked about it before.
I want to give all my secrets away.
Okay, so you got that. You rented the house. Nobody ever does shit.
Yeah,
You're the
so-
one that does everything. You're the guy that keeps
No,
it
bro,
clean.
no.
You get everything
So-
all the time, Gus. You win the derbs. What else do you do?
Grow 100% grows the man on the house book, and he does the most, finds the best places.
Oh shit, you got the most.
All good there, but
You guys can pat each other's back at Gussy's hotel.
yeah, no. So yeah, like I came back home to Canada. It's not very fun coming back over the border right now. So my wife Shelby's coming with me.
Real Chris Sky, I told you, Gus.
We stay.
Are you bringing your cat with you?
No, we got. Wow.
Pedro's
Getting it from everybody.
Fucking Gussy didn't know.
Yeah. So anyway, this house that we got has no bedrooms or nothing. Like it's just an open. There's enough beds. Like it's perfect for us. But yeah, I just found that out yesterday, and then I figured I need need a little better setup for the wife. So we got a little spot about not very couple miles away, so I'll still see the boys this week.
I know it sounds like big timing to me.
I did hear the new floor plan for modern homes is no bathroom doors, and they
Open
cut
concept.
the walls down, and they put
Hang out with the wang out. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Pedro?
You can look in from the outside and see somebody on the shitter.
Yeah, it's nice out
Well,
when I
hey,
leave it out.
The other boys will back me up on this. Shelbs doesn't want to share the bathroom with everyone in our group, right?
It's just Corey.
Yeah.
It's mostly just Corey.
No,
me and Chris Johnson tear it up pretty good.
Fighter only showers once a month, so you don't even go in the bathroom hardly.
That's all.
He also
Fighter
suffers
sleep
from
jacket is
some
what
type
the
of
problem is.
bowel
He's in the
syndrome.
corner all the time.
Hey, Pedro, did Ann used to have to kick the shit out of Seth to get him in the shower when he was a boy?
No, he when he was little.
Yeah,
That was his holy ground. What are you talking about? It's the only
No,
place he
when,
can go.
when he was little, it was in the bathtub at 8 o'clock and sleeping by 8:30.
Well, that makes sense. He was practicing, wasn't he, Grill? That's what he was doing.
Not much has changed.
Because
just
now
the
we're
bathtub
like
and the shower.
Fighter,
Seven
get
nights a
in the
week.
shower. Get in the shower, Seth. It's like nuts. How about it, Robertson? Tell the kid to bathe.
Yeah, I can attest to that. He takes the least showers I ever seen anybody.
He gets that from me. I don't like to shower either.
Well, you know what that is, Matt? That's country AF. That's country.
Yeah,
AF.
I can't take that away from him.
Hey, Grow, what grinds your gears about Gus? Is there anything that grinds your
I mean, it's tough. It's tough. But I mean, we do have occasion. I mean, he is definitely the cook, okay? But we all do notice some things. He's number one thing in cooking is timing, and he's really good at darkening some things once in a while. I'm not gonna lie to you there.
He gets a little preoccupado, is what you're saying.
But it carries over into his favorite pastime. He gets so pissed he'll ruin a quarter of his popcorn, and he'll be like, "Motherfucker!"
He loves that popcorn, doesn't he?
Dude, that dude will eat. He will eat. He should call Oval Redenbacher and get a sponsor, because that boy eats probably one of those microwave popcorn things a night, maybe two.
Does he?
Guaranteed by at least one.
It's almost like Shelby doesn't let him eat popcorn at home because
I don't think so.
Yeah, because
he comes across the border and it's the first thing he gets.
Jim,
the whole
he's
pile of
slamming
microwave
popcorn. Slamming popcorn, Jim. Your boy's just eating the hell out of it.
Yeah, no, he's been like that since the little guy.
No,
but here's the deal. Jim, he's eating it at like freaking 11 o'clock. We're all in fucking bed, and he's out there. Oh, that's a popcorn.
Yeah,
We only eat it when we're not around, so we don't steal it on him.
Yeah, then he feels safe. He can relax.
Yeah. No, but I don't know. There ain't much, man. That boy helps me out so much. It's tough for me to really rip into him. I mean, I don't know.
This is a roast, Chris.
I'm sorry. It's tough. Me and Fighter were talking about it. There ain't much. I mean, I know he burns food at times. And I mean, when he's going to do well, because he's all kind of like jittery around
Can't
the
stop
house.
smiling.
Yeah. You know what
It's
I
like
mean?
the last day of practice when I pull up to him, like, "Gosh, you catching him?" And he's just smiling at me. He's like, "Yeah, I got a couple this afternoon." Son of a bitch.
Hey, I don't know. I mean, what do you say to that, Gus? What do you say back to Grow? I mean, Grow had nothing at all to say that you burned food. Like, that's not even a burn. Like,
dude, how do you get mad at Gussy? I've never done shit. How about this shit? How about this?
He's like Aaron Martins. You can't get mad at the guy.
He's on his way home. He's power running. He's like just wanting to get home to Shelbs, wanting to roll around with the cats. He is on power drive. And he calls me. He's like, "Dude, I'm getting close to your crib. I'm going to have to crash for a bit." He literally gets to my house at 1 a.m. and is gone by 4 a.m. What kind of ghost is that? Literally. I took a shower, I shit, and I winked. And
I hope he did your dishes.
He didn't do shit, man. He crawled up. I gave him my whole bed. All the sheets were clean and everything, and he curled up on the goddamn air mattress in the corner.
Wow. They weren't clean.
I did. I had to. Had a rough one the night before.
Oh my
Just
God.
got home.
I mean, Gus, I'm not even gonna ask you to chirp Grow because he didn't even say nothing to you.
No, so no, I've never ever gotten a fight once. So he's like, yeah, dream roommate and buddy. But
Dream
Boys,
roommate.
this is a roast.
Chris Grow,
Before-
dream roommate.
Before
Yes.
the tournament last week, I had some battery issues. The way I had my cranking batteries set up, I didn't know you could like do parallel, have two of them set up, and so Grow's telling me how to do it, and I'm not really understanding what he's talking about. And he's like, he when he knows something and he's fired up, like he gets loud voice going. I do too.
He gets loud voice.
It's at like 6 a.m. We're all having coffee, and I'm like, man, I gotta do something about the way I have these batteries set up. It wasn't the battery's fault. It was just the way I had them set up. So he tells me what to do, and I'm still not really understanding. And he's like yelling at me, and I'm like, hey, quit yelling at me. And it was kind of rude, but I apologized for it after. But yeah, I barked at him, but he was right. What he said to do is change my my whole rig around. I got like the best working graphs now. No 14 volts all day, all good.
Yeah, you should have never called him a bitch. See?
No.
Hey, I'm gonna go reverse here, and Gus, there's a new kid in town. He's the blonde-haired little brother.
Yeah.
Of the bunch, and he goes by the name of Matt Robertson, and he's now in the Sleep Jackerz.
Yeah,
and we're going reverse.
Hang on. He hasn't had his debut yet, so that's not confirmed.
Oh, wait a minute, Cord. What is the debut? What?
Well, he's got to sing.
Oh,
I'm not singing, boy.
Buddy.
Oh
my!
That's how we roll.
Well, then you're not in, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You do gotta sing, Matt. So
We all sang.
You're right, Corey. And I admit I apologize, Corey. I'm unprepared for this. So
You're absolutely unprepared. I'll crack the whip on you.
Yeah, you caught me off
Y'all
guard.
are not doing it.
So Matthew, if you want to be a sleep jacker, you need to sing something a cappella to the entire bass fishing galaxy.
A cappella?
Yeah, that means by yourself, like in that
Yeah.
movie, a cappellas. The Italian movie, the Italian gangster one, a cappellas.
Sing some Journey.
Yeah, sing
Journey,
Matt,
Guns N' Roses, Van Halen.
anything.
Those
Matt,
are all Journey to
Matt,
him.
you're always busting out Chili Peppers and Humpty Dance and all that stuff, man. Your achy breaky heart.
Your Digital Underground.
Yeah, you.
I can go with the Digital Underground for y'all, probably, if I can remember it.
Okay. Cool. So, do you want a beat from anyone?
Oh.
Just
Yeah,
go.
somebody give me a beat.
Okay, go ahead. Corey's giving you a beat right now.
Y'all ready for this?
Yeah, we are. Oh, he's got the hat on. Hell yes.
I got the hat on for this.
He's got the hat on.
You gotta
This
say
is your
that with more
Corey.
authority,
This
though.
is his initiation.
Just
Amazing
give me
job,
a good
Corey.
little beat, all right?
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
I don't know if that's a Humpty Dance beat.
You
but
could do
whatever.
it though. Improv.
All right. Stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. God dang, I forgot the rest of it.
He's out.
You gotta sing. You
I'm not a karaoke guy.
Yeah,
All right.
sing.
We're not letting this go. You got to sing something now.
Sing some Journey. You can't rap. That doesn't even count.
Okay,
That's
Matt,
just talking.
Matt, sing something.
Every song is Journey, Matt.
Matt, any song you sing
Yeah.
is fine. I don't care. Where's Cassie?
Cass,
Come
here.
Get Cassie in there. Corey,
Just
Corey,
do
we gotta
some
get
foreigner
Cassie
as
in there.
Journey.
You know
Yep.
Cass, Corey.
Cass, come here. I want you.
We're gonna get her in here, and she's gonna. Where is she at? Fighter, look at you. Fighter, you look so excited right now. Seth,
Do I?
yeah, Seth does. You're
Which
on the-
fighter?
Yeah, not you, Pedro.
Y'all really? Can we not bypass thing in there?
You gotta sing, bro.
Like,
so
I
either
can't even think of a
where's
damn song.
where's
What's the
Cass?
song
Just
about?
sing Journey.
Yeah, Cass.
Dude,
Hey,
don't make this weird.
Hey,
song
Cass.
about?
Just sing.
Cassie, I need you to tell Matt a
Journey
song.
was not a good band.
He's got. Hey, Cass, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's Cassie
Yeah,
Robinson.
Matt.
Yeah. Hey, Cass.
Hey,
Cass.
popcorn, don't be hitting on my ladybug.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
bust him
popcorn.
out in front of the world like my wife's picture from 2019.
Oh,
Sorry,
wait.
bud. She don't like city boys.
Wait a minute. Did you hear that? Wait a second. Did you hear that,
It was
popcorn?
at 2 a.m. too, wasn't it?
The only
Pop-
thing you're gonna do on that skateboard's bust your own balls.
No. I'm still intact, sir.
Wait, Robertson, you said you liked her picture from.
From 2019. That's all right. It's all good.
Froggy went courting and he did right.
I think his jaw dropped right now.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. On that picture. Blue shirt, bunch of stuff all over it. Yeah, buddy.
Fancy t-shirts.
The World News Center turns this just in. Ryan Whitaker, a late night like on Cassie Robertson's page.
What time was it? Anyways. I could probably tell you what was going on if you give me an exact time.
Hey, Cassie. So we need Matt to sing a song to get him in the sleep Jackerz. He can't even think of a damn song.
I can't even think of a song.
Like it doesn't matter.
20 questions by 50 Cent.
That's a
No,
is that
it's
a
not
rap?
a rap.
No,
He's
we need
gotta
a
sing.
song.
He's gotta sing.
He's got to sing. Corey
No
is
rapping, singing.
Corey
He needs
is
to
laid
sing
down
Journey.
the gauntlet of the shiny
Like
jeans.
Corey.
Gotta sing.
I already did my singing.
Song, guys.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: he sings songs, but they're not the right songs.
It doesn't
Yeah, they're
freaking
right.
matter.
That's
It
fine.
don't matter. All he has to do is sing to save.
Yeah, that's fine. They don't have to be the right words.
Matt,
You can
look,
sing the ABCs, Matt. Do you know your ABCs?
Matt,
No, we can't.
No.
no. Oh,
Yeah.
he's getting the freshman crunch. Corey is not letting him go. This is good.
No.
I'm singing the ABC.
No, Corey said no. Okay, there you go. Here's music then. Go ahead.
A, B,
Oh my God. Hold on a second. Start again, Matt. Stop, Matt. Matt, you got to listen to the music.
That was good.
Matt, listen to the music. That's the intro. I'll start
He's
you off.
gonna
Ready?
freeze up on stage.
Hold on, another song.
C,
So
D,
y'all gotta be quiet for a
E,
second.
F.
G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V,
Crushing it.
W, X, Y, and Z.
Yes!
That was a good effort.
Come on, Corey. Come on,
That was
Corey.
good.
Come on, Corey.
Yeah.
That was good. I'll give
Yeah.
you some love on
I
that.
thought Z was Zeta or something like that in Canadian.
Zed.
I was trying to channel my inner Andy Bernard from The Office. You know.
That's what she said.
No dog.
Oh my! Well, so I'm gonna. Hey, so what do you got to say about Gus? I mean, everybody.
Well,
they hammered.
so,
Hey,
yeah,
Cassie,
Gus is a
thank
nice
you,
guy
Cass.
and everything.
Thanks, Cass. There she is. Okay, so they hammered you the most. Sorry, Matt.
That's okay.
You're the new kid.
That's okay.
You're a
So
freshman.
yeah, Gus is a nice guy and everything. But one thing he's taught me that I've only known him for what, a week and a half, Gus.
Yeah, a couple weeks, few weeks.
And
We kinda
already?
spent a day in the boat together in Florida. Good fellowship.
Yeah. I forgot about a couple weeks. In this short time, Gus has already taught me. Them blue trophies are like Viagra. They both make your head swell, and he can't even come hang out with us anymore.
Whoa! Damn, son. He got his own place. Holy cow. Well, maybe he's got some Viagra. You know what I mean about those Elite Series champions.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
He's got that Elite champ Wojo now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey,
all right. No, fair enough. Hey, I love you guys. So I'll miss you, but I'm just gonna be up the road, so I'll still see you.
Hey, Gus, can I stay with you guys?
Nobody's staying with us.
Gosh damn it. Shelby said it's cool. She said it's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, I hope you're staying at that big Marriott place, dude, because they got like
Free
if
breakfast.
you're not
That's
in
what you're thinking.
No,
I'll tell you one thing.
They got like massages and stuff there. Like, it's legit.
oh,
man.
hey,
boy.
get this. I'm staying at this place in Waterloo, so just up the road, called the Lodge. And the guy, when I talked to him yesterday, the lady who we rented the house from, she hooked me up with him. She knows him. And I called there. He had one little room left, and he's like, "Yeah, Greg Hackney's staying here too."
Big timing. See, he is big timing. Oh my
Dude,
gosh.
I ran into that guy that owns that place on Gunnersville 2 days ago when I was fishing.
Oh yeah, yeah. It
Yeah.
looks pretty nice.
Yeah. He goes, "Man, I own the lodge. Hackney's staying there, so that's got to be the same place."
Yeah.
Hey,
I'll tell you.
yeah,
I'll
look-
tell you one thing though. You want to know something from
Yeah.
this whole week? If he has a baby come Christmas time, we know when it happened.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Now-
yeah.
Now we're
Lot
talking.
of no underwear wearing after practice.
And
shit like that.
you know what helps? You know what helps that out sometimes after a little victory, Chris Grow. You know what helps that out is a little
KVD line and lure.
yeah. Thank you. Very good. KVD line and lure, and a little snoochy snooch of the tin cup, like our buddy Luke Foley, the whiskey gypsy, who joins us right now, Bass Galaxy. Hello. Hey, Jim.
Hey, guys.
Jim, meet
What's up, Luke?
Luke Foley. Meet Luke Foley. He's with the Tin Cup Whiskey Company. And hey, Corey, you met Foley yet, Corey?
No, sir.
And I
I
know
met you at Zonus last 2 falls
You're
ago.
yes, you're right. We did meet there. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
you must have been a little tin cupped, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
No,
you
but
feel like a jackass,
It gave me
Corey.
a couple bottles of it.
I'm not even trying to roast anybody. I just gave you some bottles to take across the border.
You did. You did.
Corey's really easy to roast.
well, what I thought was awesome was that when hey, get this, Jim and Jeff. Hey, Luke, Dave.
Yeah.
He fished his first derb with your boy, with the
Yeah.
Hibdons, man. Like,
Yeah.
that's a big freaking deal. Like, that's your lineage, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and that's in Kenyatta even.
And so, and that's why, I knew who Luke was just from hearing whether it was on your show when he kind of announced that he was sort of helping Dion, because guy's a legend, idol for me. And, but yeah, they came up and it was like 92 or 93 and fished up there. And then, when I started fishing the FLW tour, I'd run into him and bring that up. And he was always super nice to me.
Heck
and,
yeah.
I just think a lot of that guy, but yeah.
And you liked him because he wasn't afraid of a spin pole.
No. And he's a manly guy, for real,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he'll hurt your hand when he shakes it.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. But hey, Whiskey Gypsy.
Yes, sir.
Luke Foley, I want to tell you right now, that I can confidently say that Tin Cup Whiskey is the official brown spirits of bass fishing, and it's quickly become that way in a year. Give it up for Tin Cup Whiskey. And you've done an amazing job of building the Tin Cup Pro Fishing Team, the Tin Cup Whiskey Pro Fishing Team, and you got a couple of new dudes that are joining the posse. And with that being said, I give you the royalty. You have some royalness here. We can give you a royal fanfare announcement. Are you ready, Luke Foley, Whiskey Gypsy?
I'm ready. I've been waiting for 2 months to announce this.
Nice.
I've been waiting for 2 months to announce this, and typically I drink out of the 10 cups as you all are doing this evening. I appreciate it. And Pedro, I want to go drinking with you.
Oh.
That's a fact.
He wants to party with you, cowboy.
But I got the fine crystal out tonight, and I'm drinking the 10 cup 10-year on the Rip Wrap, which Pat told me today. I had never given him a bottle, and I apologize.
Yeah,
but
you never asked that to.
Yeah, this stuff is rare. But tonight is a special occasion, and I'm proud to announce that we've added Mr. Seth Fighter and Mr. Matthew Robertson to our team. And I couldn't be more proud to have these guys on our team. I think they bring a lot to Dion and Lawson and Christine Fisher. We also have one other angler we're going to announce in April. I'm just, as a fan of the sport and as a guy who used to fish for a living for a few years, it's pretty humbling to hire these two guys. And I was just a salesman selling booze, running around on my route. You get an idea, you pull over the side of the road, you write it down. And I just did it, as Gus said and you said, to get Dion back out there and then hopefully get Lawson. And that's happened. They're fishing tomorrow, and I kind of had a moment. I couldn't say anything about it because we hadn't signed the contracts yet. But, when Matt and Seth were fishing the St. John's and FLW was fishing theirs in Okeechobee, I happen to have the sales sheet open that we show everybody at Proximo, the whole fishing program. And it's like to see it all unfold and to know that those guys are fishing as I'm looking at that. I mean, you keep your head down, you keep grinding, because this has been a lot of work. It truly has, because I have a full-time day job selling booze, which I love, but this has become a second job. But you just keep grinding and grinding, and you don't want to mess anything up, and you just want to, because it's so important that this goes right, and it has gone right. And you guys have done a great job to help it, but I don't want anything to go astray. But I did take a minute when those guys were fishing, and I'm like, those guys are out there right now under the 10 cup flag, and look at what all we've done in like a year and a half. Look what Pat's done. Look what Ike Live has done. Look what Christine's doing. It's beyond words. It really is, because I dearly love this sport.
Dude, it's amazing. What you're doing, and it's a big deal for a non-endemic sponsor to come into the game and basically be like, as Fighter would say, LFG. Let's freaking go. And I know you got your eyes on some more people for the team. Wink, wink.
I do.
I am really excited to have Seth Fighter and Matt Robertson aboard the Tin Cup Pro Fishing Team family. Hell yeah. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we're excited to be a part of it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, Foley, so in the meet...
I want to be there when Matt drinks a whole bottle.
Yeah. well, Foley, you got good news for the rest of the sleep jackers. I mean, I know you got good news for the rest of them. What's the good news?
I'm sending a bunch of bottles to you guys. So you're at the house. Seth and Matt are going to have plenty of whiskey.
Yeah.
Am I on the list?
Absolutely.
Hey, wait a second, though. Wait a second. What if Gussy keeps big time in those guys? Does he still get bottles?
He's got to stay with us to drink with us.
Oh,
if he's floating over there, he ain't coming by and getting no 10 cup. He's got to stay with us.
Okay.
I'm not trying to go against Seth's wishes. All I'm saying, as a diehard flipper and a guy that hates to get offshore, which Robertson says he's going to break me of that.
Okay.
Any man that can sit in that current and catch them for 4 days when they say they can't be caught, I got to give him a bottle. I respect, I mean.
Luke, we're going to give him a bottle, but it's going to be an empty bottle, bud.
That's okay. I wasn't specific. That's on me.
Hey, so Chris Crow, what do you want your first bottle to be? Rye, the regular, or the 10-year bourbon?
What's the one we had last? What's one we had at?
We were just drinking rags, just regulars.
Just a
Oh,
rag.
that's the stuff that you took from me and took down to Florida? Is that the stuff?
That's it, Pedro.
I like
He
that.
never
He never gets over anything.
No, he
Like,
doesn't.
he'll bring this up 10 years from now.
Forever.
Just to warn you.
Hey, Pedro, I need a rock, sir. I'm dealing with a lot running this team. Could you please send me a rock? That's all I'm
Give
saying.
me some information, and I will send you a lucky pocket.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
So, Grow, you're going with the regs?
Yeah, I mean that's the only one I've tried so far, and I enjoyed it.
So hey, Corey, I hear rye is big in
Rye.
in Canada.
That's the best.
Rye's the juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You. What did they say? You told me before, Gus. Like they'll be like, "Give me a rye." Bless people.
Holy
cow! Bless you, Christopher. What do they say in Canada? Give me a rye and Coke. Like we say, give me a
rye Coke press. Yeah, that's like probably probably number one drink if you're getting after it.
100%.
I'm drinking the rye right now. It's solid.
And your name's
Go with the
Ryan.
It's true.
Yes, true. Chris, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay.
He's got the Rona.
I hope
He's
not.
going to miss Pickwick.
Oh no! Stop it.
We already had it. I
He's
think
got
me and Fighter
rocks.
a year ago.
Okay, Pat.
That was a rough night.
Happen quick.
What, Pedro?
It's not going to be quick.
Go ahead.
Past 9:30.
Yeah.
I have to take my medication and go to bed.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to go.
Okay. Well, Pedro, I want to tell you, dude. Thanks so much again for coming on the show.
I love it.
Yeah, we love having you. And follow,
Love you, Pedro.
Follow
Yeah.
at the official Pedro Fighter on Instagram. 27,000 followers now.
Congratulations.
In 3 hours. In 3 hours, the Instagram record at the official Pedro Fighter. He'll be answering your direct messages tomorrow. He's going to bed now, but he'll
Right, that's true. But I have to give a big shout out to all the Pedros and the Petes and the Pierres and the Paters. I wore my official Pedro shirt. I don't know if you can see it, but I know.
I don't even know what that means.
Does it say Pedro for president?
That's why Seth started first calling me Pedro.
Oh, because you always wore your shirt up like a gangster.
Right, top button only.
Hey, this is my sister's piss, man. This is really gonna fool him.
Yeah, don't drink.
Okay, I gotta go, guys.
Yeah, you bet. Ladies
and
gentlemen, the world famous
We'll see you later.
Pedro Fighter. That's right, Pedro Fighter. Good night, Pedro.
Thank you.
You're a beast. You are a freaking beast, Pedro. Usually, Pedro doesn't want to go. We did something wrong tonight, Seth.
It's late.
Yeah,
it's late.
I think that 9:30 pill time has happened before. Though.
Oh yeah,
I remember.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
That's it.
Plus, he's probably out of 10 cups, so it's probably time to go to bed.
Hey, man, I mean, this has been a marathon show. We're off for 2 weeks. We're going to. I'm going out to the Pickwicks.
2 weeks.
For 2 weeks now. I'm going to the Pickwicks to see you guys. And then we film the first edition ever of the Proper Bassin' Men.
I'm going to be there.
Hell yeah, fool.
I'll be in Kentucky.
Heck yeah.
For that, so.
Come on down. Whiskey Gypsy it up. That's what I'm saying.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. We're going to do things that are exotic in our first episode.
Yeah, we're going to do some fishing. Some trespassing and fishing. Hopefully, no running.
Strike me as a good runner.
So, hey, now, Foley, before we get out of here, we got to give away the Tin Cup Mega Hella prize. I don't even know what it is. You told me it's the best Tin Cup prize to date to celebrate Matt's and Seth's inauguration to the team. And do you guys have a winner for all that? Of any of that from? I just talk.
Well, hang on, Jake.
Jake's getting it, or Jake's getting it to Luke. Oh wait, Andy's got it. Andy, you're getting it to Luke. Okay, so Andy's getting you the winner of the. Now, what is the Tin Cup Mega Hella prize today, Luke? What is it?
Just an absolute ton of apparel.
Wow. Okay.
Like some stuff, winter stuff, just like so many shirts.
So many.
And I'll probably sneak a bottle or two in there too.
Because you got to pack it in there. I know.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
You got to.
Fighter, don't tell nobody. Is it, so you got hats, you got shirts, you got some of those things you wear over the face, like the baklava.
I do.
Hey, the buffs are nice.
Yeah,
you
the
like
buffs are
those?
real nice.
I love those.
Yeah.
I'll send one of those. And while we're talking about apparel, Pat, this was kind of you kicking me in the ass on this. Then thank you.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a microsite on the 10 Cup website, where our anglers are going to film some fishing tip videos and write some articles and even have some food recipes and stuff like that on there.
Nice.
Seth and Matt have already submitted some stuff, and the Hibdens are working on their stuff. Christine's put some stuff up, and it's just going to be a living thing on the 10 Cup website that's all fishing and hunting.
That's awesome.
And thank you. And it's going to kick off this probably next week after. And to your point, we're going to have a merch store on there too.
Okay.
So I've been sending stuff all over the country to different people that instant message me, and I've gotten well acquainted with the lady at the UPS store, but they're going to be able to buy stuff that the 10 Cup fishing anglers can wear, and we're going to have all kinds of stuff on the website. So we're really excited about that.
Yeah, no, I mean, and everybody's always messaging us about the apparel. But I got to ask this: you said that Fighter and Robertson both submitted entries to the new live site. So who's is better? You viewed them both. Whose is better, Matt's or Seth's?
Oh, I can go ahead and tell you this. Mine is.
Hey, Gussy, Matt's going to tell us whose is better, okay?
Well,
yeah.
I think I know what he's going to say. I opened up a can, but okay, go on.
Go ahead, Matt. You got the floor.
Oh, I just said mine was better.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to say this. I shot videos and Matt wrote an article, and people are lazy and they don't like reading, so they're going to want to watch the videos instead of reading what Matt tried writing.
Wow.
Listen, I told him I could write. I told him I was a good writer in the last tournament, and they all looked at me like I was a dumbass. They're like,
hey, I will say, as a guy that's read fishing articles since I was 11, your article was very good. It was very
Thank
good.
you.
Don't gas him up, Luke.
Oh,
here
we go.
Hey,
here we go.
I've been drinking since 7, waiting to get on here.
Yeah, they all sound good now.
I think you can touch it, Seth.
Well, I know I can't write. It's a digital era, bud.
Hey.
Get with the times, man. People want to watch videos. They're lazy.
Hey, Jim, you know who's well-versed, Jim? Your son. Your son can do everything. He can write. He can do videos. I saw him do a video with Joe Baylog. Joe Baylog said he was the best pupil ever that day. The best.
I used to room with Baylog.
Yeah. He knew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Baylog tried to have me arrested at the ramp in Florida. True story.
Did you try to grope him?
Yeah, I touched him. I touched him. Never mind, Corey. I'll get myself in trouble.
Okay.
I almost pulled a Corey Johnston and said something I shouldn't have. You know, on the Straight Cash show. You know what I mean? That's never happened. Brandon Card. Brandon Card. Hey, Chris Crow.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a big fan of yours, man. I am.
Thanks.
Hey, Matt Robertson, I'm a big fan of yours, dude. Seth Fighter, big fan of yours. Corey Johnson, big fan of yours. Gus, giant fan of yours. Luke Foley, I'm a giant, huge, humongous fan of yours. And Jim, I am glad to now call you friend. Can I call you friend, Jim?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for having me on.
I'm not going to kid you. This is one of my favorite stray casts ever because I consider all you guys my friends and everybody in this room and the entire Bass Galaxy. And I've had a hell of a damn good time tonight, guys. I'm not going to kid you. Thank you for showing me a good time as a host. I appreciate that.
We love you, Pat.
Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
man.
Yeah. It's cool, man. It's a cool deal that we got going here. And Gus, Congratulations again to you on the blue trophy. And Corey, you're next. I mean, no bullshit, dude. Come on, let's go. Let's freaking swing.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Or
Let's
die.
fucking do it.
I don't think so. His brother will probably win another one before he does.
Dang it. We're trying to end on positive vibes and unbelievable, Core.
Yeah.
Oh, why couldn't we do a Corey roast instead
Does
of a
Chris
Gussy
ever
roast?
let you put them up at in your garage or at your house?
Buddy, I'll never touch it ever. I don't even like looking at it.
Hey, Corey, you've been on about a 2-year run. About I don't know how many top tens. You're the man. I would have picked you to be the guy next.
Dude, you're
Thank
fishing
you,
good.
Jim.
Your
Appreciate it,
time's
buddy.
coming.
Yeah.
Your time's
Thanks,
coming.
bud.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
fishing good.
it's
Corey.
coming.
For
It's
real.
coming.
For real. Screw
You've
these
been on a
guys.
2-year run. You're due.
Screw these
Don't
guys.
gas him
Appreciate
up,
it.
Jim. He's already primed up.
Butter, you shut your mouth.
You shut your mouth when you
guys,
talk to him.
guys.
Yeah, Luke. Yeah.
We haven't roasted Pat yet.
Oh, go ahead.
And
Yes.
and
Please
allow
end the
me.
show with this.
Oh, let's
Pat,
hear it.
Yeah.
Pat hates more than anything compliments.
That's true.
Am I right?
I don't. I get.
It makes him uncomfortable, so I'm going
I
to
think he likes
make
him.
him uncomfortable on his own show.
No, that's not. Yeah, you're
Pat,
right, Foles.
there's a lot going on in this country, and a lot of it's not good. And there's people that need to just kind of forget about what's going on for 2-3 hours a Wednesday. And you have provided that since the pandemic. And
Hey, this is a roast. This is you're getting too nice.
he hates it when you compliment him, so I'm getting him as bad as
God,
anyone
it's like he
can get him.
volunteers too much or something.
Okay,
It's like
yeah.
I'm
But
sorry
no,
that I cured all
like
the
the most
diseases in the
positive
world.
roast I've ever heard in my life.
You provide this platform to help all of us that love fishing, get away for a little bit. And thank you. And I hope you're very uncomfortable right now.
I
And
don't
burn.
like it. I don't.
Burn.
All right, now let's make fun of him for not going fishing until after noon every time he goes fishing.
Because the fish
He
are always
does.
there
He
for
does
me.
sleep in. It's the afternoon bite.
No,
for sure.
no. He's
I'm
up.
up. I'm
He's
awake.
up.
I'm
He's
good.
up.
I'm
He's
good
just,
with
like,
that.
I got
picking
shit to do.
crankbaits.
Yeah.
Fighters with me.
He's got like
Yeah,
crankbaits
dude, they
on the
bite in
table
Minnesota.
for,
You
like,
just
4
get up, you
hours.
drink coffee, you hang out, you go out at noon, catch as many as you want,
Thank you, sir.
and then you go eat a steak.
When
No,
you're
it's like noon to 2 though.
and Gussie knows
How many
too.
you want to catch? Popcorn.
Yeah.
Like 2.
That's
Okay.
not it. That's not Indiana fishing, Seth.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Gussie knows.
You got to fish
He
all
lives
day
like
to
that.
catch 5, man. In
Yeah.
Indiana.
I'm waiting for roast. Let's go. Somebody hammer me.
Pat, you're a really good talk show host.
Your hair looks really good since
Nobody
you
wants to
started
roast this
using
guy.
conditioner for the past 30
You guys are
days.
assholes. Hey,
You guys are
Best
such jerks. I
lizard
can't
catcher I've ever seen too. You
How
better
dare
post
you
that
talk.
video tomorrow. But
See what I started?
wait, what
there
did
was a
Gussie
lizard
say?
thing that happened in Florida a few weeks ago, and he saved the day.
Yeah, what did, yeah, see? Yeah, gosh, unbelievable. Jim, what do you want to roast me?
Ranger Rick.
Yeah, Jim, roast me.
I just got the little iPad here, so I've been looking at the hair, like Matt said. Like, give me a close up of that. Like, is that like legit or what?
No, it ain't a wig. I'm like a lion. I'm like
Wow.
a balding lion.
He just
okay.
discovered conditioner last week.
Yeah, I discovered.
Okay.
I discovered Aussie 3-minute miracle.
My daughter,
nice.
my daughter uses that.
Okay.
My daughter uses that.
Well, thank
Hey,
you.
hold up. I'm gonna go grab the bottle just so you know I'm not bullshitting. Hang on.
Okay, go ahead, Foles. Get another drink. Do while you're.
Up here in Canada, we say that's a nice do, bud.
Hey, Grow, roast
Gus.
me. Roast me, Grow.
I can't roast you, man. You're the Messiah. I mean, look at your hair. It looks like a freaking leopard on
These
crack.
are a bunch of wusses over there. Jesus.
Oh my God! Come on, Corey, hammer me.
I asked Pat for a comb.
It's
one
too
time,
late
and he
to
said,
hammer
"Is
me.
that
Give me a
joke?"
few more drinks in me. I might be able to.
Corey, come on, give me something, Corey. Hammer me.
I don't know. I don't know you well enough to know any dirt on you to really
He
hammer.
doesn't know how to use a spinning. Hey, Corey, he's never caught a bass on a spinning rod before.
Got any?
I saw him catch one.
That's the 3-minute miracle.
It is. I I dug through the recycling bin to get this.
Foles, I love when you're buzzed up. I'm going to be honest.
It says moist on it.
Yeah, it does say moist. Yeah, you had me at moist.
Yeah, are you sure that's the conditioner bottle?
Why is that conditioner bottle empty, Luke?
Well,
Why is the conditioner bottle empty, Luke?
Because
Be right back, boys.
she used the last of it. But this is on, and you just reminded me I needed to go to Target and buy some more of this today, and I forgot.
I'm taking a leak.
What are you going to use tonight?
I already showered.
Oh.
I'm good.
I gotta tell y'all something. It's pretty sad whenever Fighter, Pat, and Grow is asking me for hair advice.
We did. Yeah, we did ask you for hair
Like,
advice.
Grow gets home, and I swear he went straight to the dollar store and bought some collagen shampoo and conditioner. Swear. I got the picture.
Yeah. Well, Corey can relate to this. The ends get burnt a lot. You know what I mean, Corey?
Yeah, I got you.
Especially fishing in the sun. So
I had a pretty sick mullet when I was a kid, to be honest with you.
Did you really? Was it freaking
Yep.
awesome?
I had a little long in the back. Yep.
Like the Hanson brothers?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
It's deadly.
You look like a Hanson brother.
Freaking amazing. It's freaking
I'm going to bed, boys.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
guys
hey,
suck.
before you go, Chris, why don't you close the show? Go ahead and close the show and thank
What do you want me to say?
Yeah, whatever you want to say. You're an Elite Series angler. You could say whatever you want. You're a
Well,
pro.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm blessed to have the best roommates in the world, and I'm super stoked to try out my new rocks at Pickwick.
There you go. And
I'm going to tell you,
next week, girl.
Robertson uses the best shampoo and conditioner there is. I went out and bought some the other day. It's amazing.
He told me. I highly recommend it. All you long-haired bassers out there.
Dude, it's good, and it smells real good. My woman loves it. Extra loving.
It'll get you a mashed potato, won't it, Matt?
Yeah, it definitely does get you a mashed potato.
Do you? Hey, Corey, you know what a mashed potato is?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's something that'll make your legs shake. That females can do to you. And Matt lives for mashed potatoes. So with that being said, Jeff, dude, Gus, it happened. You freaking won a blue trophy.
Okay, you did, Gussy.
A blue freaking trophy, Gus.
Yep, dinner's on Gus all week.
Hell yes, Arby's.
Hell yeah.
And Long John Silver.
Oh, but wait, he won't be there.
Oh, that's right, and no tin cup.
No, I'll get whatever next week, the week after. We got lots of fishing left. I got dinner for the boys.
Okay.
Hey, Gussie,
absolutely.
Just keep in mind that every pound of bass you catch weighs or counts for $335 per pound of bass. Keep that in mind.
Whoa!
As you go ahead too.
That's $335 a pound.
$335 a pound for every pound of bass you catch.
You're rich, Gus.
Don't forget that.
That's Ronnie Moore gave him those stats. He probed Ronnie.
No. Ronnie didn't call me back, actually.
Oh, really? Ronnie big time deal?
No. Yeah, he's big time.
Oh my.
Ronnie's a big timer.
He's a big timer.
Oh no, Ronnie's big. Hey Gus, what do you got to say? How'd you like the party we threw for you?
Appreciate it, boys. No, it's always a good time. I can't believe how fast the time went by, but yeah.
I feel like we just started. Hey, Corey, close this out. Corey, it's your turn. Just close the show. Foley, thank you for everything that Tin Cup does. Seth,
you.
Matt,
Nice meeting you, Foley.
amazing
Nice
to have
meeting
you
you.
guys on the team.
Good luck.
I think you're amazing assets. And with that being said, we give you Bassmaster Elite Series Professional Corey Johnson to close the Straight Cast show. Corey, you have the floor.
Guys and girls, appreciate everyone coming out. Join us for Gussy's half-ass roast, and congrats to Gussy. And we're going to see if we can't bring another blue one home this week.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Hey, do a little dust on the bottle real quick.
Now, I don't know if I can. It's special.
Yes,
occasion,
you
but
can.
Come
I
on,
don't know.
do it, Corey.
Rio Williams lives down a dirt road. Homemade wine like nobody I know. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Freaking amazing.
Beautiful.
That's
Awesome.
Corey Johnson. He's got the
Did I
voice of
nail
an
it?
angel.
Did I nail it?
Unreal.
Killing it, boys.
You're the man.
Okay,
That's
boys.
a
I'll
victory.
see you
I
Friday,
smell
boys.
victory. Smell victory.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Pat
Yeah,
Reddick,
boys.
Ryan Popcorn Whitaker, and that's Andy the Ginger Ninja. Jake Haas over at home in Jersey, and Larry Kyleman.
Happy birthday, Jake.
Yeah,
Happy birthday, Jake.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jake, everybody. And Larry Kyleman will have this up on the iTunes in the morning. Nice to meet you, Jim. You got a good boy there. You got a good kid.
He's gone, bud.
Oh, Jim's gone. Anyway.
I'm out too. Later, boys.
See you
Hey,
guys.
guys.
Take care, everybody. Bass
Congratulations.
Galaxy. Peace. We'll see you in 2 weeks. In the meantime, catch up. Straycast.net. Everything you need right there. Boom. Boom. Peace. I'm out of here. Bye.
Sam Jackman won that tin cup.
Oh.
Yeah, by the way, the
Sam,
giveaway.
Oh,
Sam
we didn't do
Jackman.
the giveaway?
No, it's too late now. Sam Jackman, you won. Message us, DM the Facebook.
We got off on a tangent.
Attention, Jackman. Yeah, you're good.
Samuel L. Jackson, you
won.
have won. Please message us if you're a Scientologist. Thank
Couldn't
you.
remember if
We're
we
not.
did it or not, but I was thinking about it.
I forgot
thought
about
it
the
was
prize.
the pocket. We gave away the pocket.
I forgot about the prize. Let's
But
just do like when
we
shows
did
like
the tin
talk
cup,
and then
yeah.
the show ends. Like we're just talking.
Well, we're just talking.
Yeah,
and
we're
then
just
it
talking
kinda
about
fades
stuff,
out.
and then
you
then
just
it
do
goes
a
out.
natural.
Microphone.